It's the problem child.
See if it goes up. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's up right now.
They sound fun.
Hello, hello.
Walk, walk, walk.
Test, test. Save. Stream might be saved.
Yippee!
I don't know why that happened. I'm gonna have to keep an eye out.
That was weird.
Very strange indeed. Oh, it's Valentine's Day item set in Bandori
Ooh.
with a 4-star guaranteed ticket.
Ooh. Open. Where is it at? I started playing Starlight again.
Oh, you brave soul.
Ugh, I know. I just literally log on, get the free stuff, and log back out.
Who the hell was... Who'd you delete in my chat already?
Bot?
That's funny. How did I get a bot in the, like, 0.2 seconds I was...
Bro, I don't know!
setting up stream? How'd that happen? Hold on, hold on. Gotta pop out all my chats so I can read chats.
Whoops.
Gotta set up Genesis again.
Dude,
I'm gonna hide my screen for a second because I forgot to do something.
Ooh.
You were saying what happened?
Collaborator today?
Huh?
Are you pulling for Collaborator?
Yes.
Is that what you're doing?
I've been pulling.
Did you get pity yet?
I don't remember.
Are you getting constellations?
No, definitely not.
Because Black Swan and Sparkle.
Sparkles in particular. I'm definitely not pulling for cons.
Oh,
I'm trying to decide if I want Miko cons.
That's fair. I want Edo cons really bad. But Genuine's coming and teehee.
Can you check and make sure the YouTube stream's up first?
Oh my god, I got in. Shit. Sorry. This whole time you were doing this, I've been sitting in queue for Helldivers.
Oh, nice. Everyone's been playing that shit.
It's really fun.
Do you know, do we get one of these outfits for free or do I have to buy them both?
You have to buy them both.
You have to buy them both for sure?
Yeah, we get
Xingqiu's.
Yeah, his outfit for free.
Right.
He really wants you to spend money.
Anyway.
Did you
For sure I have to buy them both? Are you sure? Before I do this?
I'm pretty sure. Hold on, give me a second. What do you have to buy?
God bless. Oh my god.
Yes.
We're so back. Okay.
Apparently their costumes, when you put them next to each other, they
Oh my god. God bless the world. I'm so glad I get to live in this era of humanity. Okay, it's a yes. Purchase.
Do you think I look good in this outfit?
She speaks to me.
I love that they added this, but now I have to get constellations because I want to hear what everyone else has to say.
My baby.
An outfit for a banquet. Yes, this one will do.
Ah. Ah. I'm about to play so much Ganyu. It's insane. Oh, look at that. I have extra. Crazy how that works out.
Damn, that's wild.
Insane.
Crazy.
Who would have thunk?
Honestly.
Ah,
I'm pulling right now.
you did.
What the fuck? You got another one.
Coming. Damn, no,
You got
well, I
another
don't even
bot.
think you're on this
Delete.
banner.
She is, I think.
She is?
I think so.
Oh, she is. What the? Pat.
Yeah. You got another bot, so I deleted the other bot.
Kill him.
Oh,
Gold.
I got.
She's here.
fire
100%. Easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
Are you guaranteed? No.
No, I have no idea. I completely forgot if it's guaranteed or not.
I wasn't. I lost 50
A
in
curse
Star
would
Rail.
change in one's appearance, and you barely recognize me.
Look at mother.
Then let one dispel any doubt. One
She's
is in all
mothering.
things unconstrained and unabashed, free to live as one pleases.
She is
Go
not
where
level
one
for me at all, but I've been
God,
using
she has so
her.
much to
with
say.
whomsoever
Are you
one
fucking
wishes.
right? I was like, bro.
Nevertheless, in light of one's considerable renown, please call me Xian Yun in public.
She's
I
still
cracked.
talking. Jin Yun. I can't even. She just told me. Mothering and a fav.
It's true. Oh, I cracked, by the way, and I bought the deer skin, the cryptic deer skin to COD.
Oh, yeah. Well done.
Yeah. We got a new fucking skin. Oh my god. Anyways, I'm gonna leave you now so you can do your thing. I'll be watching.
Sounds good. I will continue with Lantern Rite. Thank you for joining and helping me fix my mic.
You're welcome.
And
I'm
I
gonna
hope
come
you
and bait
enjoyed
you
watching me
probably
spend
later
money.
for stuff.
You're gonna what?
I'm gonna need resources for Farina, and I'm gonna come bother you for them.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye. Alright, stream. It's just us now. Good times. Good times. She's home? I don't got jack shit to build for this character. I'll be honest with all of you. I got nada. I don't have artifacts for her. I don't got a weapon, really. I might, actually. Hold on. I have a weapon for her. That's all I got. If anyone's wondering where the journey is at... Hold on. Let me get the rest of my streams chats up. Popcorn? Hog. You got her weapon? Nice. I really want to play Gaming. I really think Gaming Farina comps genuinely pretty good. I barely didn't get him C6 though. We're gonna get a free one because of the festival free pool, but this would have helped a lot. Okay, quick update before we start. In case anyone forgot, the goal was to get every character to 999/99, depending on if they needed their normals or not. We are this far. We're on Sayu right now. Every character from Sayu this way, all their talents are unlocked. And most... I got 100 of these books. So I have a lot of the talent books. I don't have the money to unlock them. And I mostly did it because I never wanted to do the Mondstadt talent domain ever again. So I just got all the talent books that are from Mondstadt. So we're slowly doing it. We're slowly getting like all these characters to the talent level max. Which is funny. Who knows what we'll do once I do that? Maybe we'll try some funny Abyss runs. And then I have 5 characters that need to be built from scratch. But I want to do that after I finish the talent levels, is basically where I'm at. So let's start Lantern Rite. And I forgot to confirm, did the YouTube stream look good? Everything's good? Yeah, looked good. Cool. Thank you. Thank you. Then let's chill. Let's enjoy Lantern Rite. Moki versus Zane in Genesis. It's a good time. You're still not modded there? Can I do that from here? Hold on. Talking chat. Talking Twitch chat. And YouTube chat. Damn it. Wow. I can time you out. I can also hide you. Oh. I'll make you a managing moderator. Oh. Whoa. Congratulations, you've been given power. Please don't abuse it.
I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again.
Sorry, I just need to adjust the headpiece a little. Almost ready.
Oh, she's so cute. Fuck. I'm so emotional.
I like black. It's a calming color.
She just like me, for real, for real. She said it so matter-of-factly. Power!
As per our contract.
I do not recommend trying this at home. Huh?
Take heart. Victory will be ours.
Thank you, Kokomi.
I will do as you command.
Sounds good to me.
I agree with Kaza. Looks good. Their outfits complement each other. Yes. She's so short. Ganyu is so much shorter. It's crazy. Alright, cool. I do want to shift Ganyu over to, because I plan to use Ganyu more, obviously, right? I'm gonna C6 her. I want to swap her over to,
I never thought she'd see you two together.
Emblem. That way I can have more of a, like, support Ganyu,
Nice to see you again, Traveler and Paimon.
which would just generally be more useful. Catching.
Oh, we're not interrupting anything, are we?
Not at all. I wasn't in the middle of an interview or anything. I was just asking Miss Kuching about purchasing a kite.
I was also the sassiest journalist, fun
Okay.
fact.
Are you buying some regional specialties to bring back to Fontaine?
Well, yes. And...
It seems you haven't heard yet. The theme of this year's Lantern Rite is kites.
Kites!
Oh, so
You got into
that's
Health
what
Divers?
permanent
Nice,
sees so many
nice.
floating in the sky.
Does it take that long to get in, actually? I know they limited the player
Liyue
count.
Harbor is always changing, so it is only fitting that Lantern Rite should change in turn. The Qixing believes it would benefit Liyue to build on our own cultural foundation by embracing the technologies of other nations. After all, it is said that the stones of another mountain may serve to better polish one's own jade.
Whatever
yeah,
you say,
remember
Catching.
my business meeting with Tianquan Ningguang the last time I was in Liyue Harbor?
How's the
That's
audio
what it
balance,
was
by the way,
about.
Ange? Like, is my voice too
But
loud, too quiet
all I really
compared to the
did was
game?
use my network to introduce Lady Ningguang to some interesting people. I'm not sure that quite counts as fostering cooperation.
In the end, we decided to combine Liyue's traditional art of kite making with Fontaine's mechanical vertical lifting device.
Huh?
Mechanical lifting device? Sounds pretty impressive.
Cloud Retainer for sure.
But don't kites just use
How do I
the
say your
wind
name?
device?
Jin
Why would you need to
Jian
add
Yun?
something
Jian Yun?
mechanical?
Jian Yun.
Well, you've actually just answered your own question,
I'm not
Paimon.
Chinese, I'm so sorry.
How high and far a kite can fly depends as much on the weather conditions as on the skill of the person holding the string.
But as soon as there's no wind, you can only flail about helplessly like a sweet flower medaka out of water. Experience doesn't matter at that point.
Exactly. Liyue is now a nation ruled by humans after all. It's about time we had the power to make a kite fly, don't you think?
Y'all didn't have that before?
The easier we can make it to enjoy, the more people will want to participate.
Right? I also thought it was a novel idea. Plus, it shouldn't cost much to do.
Eyes on the
With Miss
prize,
Charlotte's help,
Charlotte.
Everything has gone smoothly. Our new mechanical kites are already available to purchase from a stall in the harbor.
Oh,
We're
Ange,
having
did you see
trouble
2B
keeping up
comes
with
out tomorrow
demand.
in Grand Blue?
We also gave
I'm
quite
excited.
a bit of thought to the price.
Give her a try.
We didn't want it to be too much more expensive than a traditional kite.
Cool! Turns out you two and Ningguang like playing with toys just as much as Paimon!
I hate Paimon.
Toys? They're not exactly toys.
I feel like
You
Paimon
see, Miss
has been
Kuching?
extra annoying
that does
lately.
seem to be everyone's first reaction.
I don't know how that happened.
Although kites are one of our most time-honored cultural relics, outside of their use in certain ceremonies, I suppose they're considered playthings more than anything now. But to me, there's so much more than that. Think for a second about how remarkable it is that a flimsy paper kite attached to a string has the capacity to touch the sky. It is this slight piece of paper that also carries the weight of Liyue's cultural traditions. There's an old poem that goes, "O kite born of paper, flying true in sound, a lone traveler wanders, just waiting to be found." In the past, poets from Liyue used kites to symbolize a feeling of
So
longing,
dramatic.
or evoke the peacefulness of idyllic rural scenery. If the people of today can derive enjoyment from this activity, they will not only be more likely to better appreciate the tradition, but also to pass it down to the people of tomorrow.
That's the Kuching we know, always thinking 5 steps ahead of anyone else.
Well said, Miss Kuching. I've learned quite a bit myself.
As long as you're willing to listen, I'm happy to share.
I need to
I
play
also
more
know
catching.
quite a lot about the
I feel like I
various
just
folk
have better
traditions related
aggravate
to kites.
carries.
For example, whenever a kite blew away, people
she's
would
so
say it was
fun.
the Adepti that
You know what the
summoned
problem is?
wind
My
to
Raiden
take it
is
away as an
juiced.
offering. That way,
Why
you
would
can
I
turn
play
an
anything else?
unfortunate event into an auspicious one.
What about something more fun? Do you know anything like that?
More fun. Let me think. Oh, I suppose we should first talk about how kites are made. It's another one of our precious forms of traditional craftsmanship. My grandfather told me that, back when he was a boy, children learned the art of kite making step by step from their elders. First, you use the thin strips of bamboo to construct the frame. Then, you draw a design of your choice on a piece of paper, paste it onto the frame, and tie on the string. Then, you look towards the sky and release the kite to soar among the clouds. Some people write down certain names or desires on their kites, cut the string, and let them fly free. Others may place particular thoughts or meaning into the design itself.
Are certain designs associated with certain meanings? I'm gonna jot all of this down.
Well, for example, kites in the shape of a butterfly typically symbolize freedom, happiness, or the desire to break free.
Fascinating. What else can you tell me?
The scissored-tailed swallow is the most classic design. It symbolizes good fortune and joyful tidings. Different colors also have small variations in meaning.
Are these commonly understood meanings and symbols in Liyue? Kind of like the language of flowers in Fontaine.
I believe so. Most have probably heard something about it from their elders at some point. If you're interested, Miss Charlotte, I have several books
Wait
on the
a
topic
second.
that I could lend you. They could be a useful reference.
That would be a huge help! Great! Looks like I've got the outline for quite the article on my hands.
Perfect! We're gonna take a look around.
Then I'll show Miss Charlotte to my home for a little while.
Huh?
I almost forgot. The Ministry of Civil Affairs is hosting a kite flying contest on the night of Lantern Rite. If you're interested, you're more than welcome to bring a kite and participate. The rules are simple. Whoever flies their kite the highest and furthest within the time limit will receive a special honor along with a secret prize.
I've already prepared more than enough empty film for the event. I can see the spectacle already.
Well, Paimon was on board the moment you said secret prize.
Then I'll look forward to seeing your performance.
You bet! See you then!
There they go. My favorite journal.
Wait,
And catching.
Traveler? Take a peek to your right. Do you see those two people lurking over there? Is it just Paimon? Or were they staring at us the whole time we were talking to Kuching and Charlotte just now? They seem fishy, huh? Well, something's up. Paimon just... Do you
I don't
think
want to listen to
they could
Paimon.
get treasure orders?
I don't feel
They
like it
always
today, I'm
seem to be
sorry.
stirring up trouble during... Oh, Paimon's sick of waiting around for something bad to happen. We should strike first, you know? Foil their
Oh, that's
plans
funny.
before they even begin. You go right, Paimon will go left.
Oh,
They massacred my boys. What did they do to them?
It is with such an air of
Holy
urgency that
shit.
you appear before us. Your comportment suggests you believe us to have committed some heinous crime. Perhaps you could enlighten us as to your intentions.
Whoa!
Holy
This
shit.
buddy
Why does he
gets turned
sound
around.
like that?
You should be the one doing the enlightening, buddy. Don't think we didn't notice you eavesdropping.
Paimon's been very poorly written since the Masquerade of the Guilty. I kind of agree.
With your name.
One bears no secrets before two such as yourselves. You stand in the presence of the mighty and illuminated Adeptus, Mooncarver.
Why do you look
For
like an
the
old
purpose
man?
of this foray into the mortal realm, however, you may address one as Hojong.
Hojong.
You kidding?
That's
That
funny.
deer's
They're
got
playing with the
head
models a
stuck
lot more,
so
which I think
far
is
up in the
nice.
clouds, there's no way he'd humble himself down here with the rest of us.
They got
you may
basic
want to hold your
NPC-ified.
tongue, Paimon.
Yeah.
Don't think that Paimon is gonna believe
Yeah, that's
you
definitely
just
what
because
happened.
You know her name. Let Paimon guess. You're supposed to be Mountain Shaper, right?
Indeed. Mooncarver and myself have descended
I
upon
can
the
just
mortal
think of
realm for a visit.
Ran.
The two of you may call me Jiahu.
I'm so sorry.
Looks like you did your research. But in our experience, the harder you try to lead us on, we'll go straight to the Millilith and have you...
Preposterous! Utterly preposterous!
Right! Tell us something that only an Adeptus would know. And it better not be some common knowledge that...
During the last Lantern Rite, we gathered at Mount Hulao with Rex Lapis and made use of Cloud Retainer's Supreme Cuisine machine to prepare bamboo
Supreme
shoot soup.
Cuisine machine is
Perhaps
fire,
you have
though.
some recollection. The flavor of that soup was more than enough to whet one's appetite. As such, Cloud Retainer assented to my use of the device beyond that singular occasion, providing other recipes to boot. Since then, one has dabbled in the pleasures of the culinary arts whenever time allows.
Dabbled? Upon one's last sojourn to your mountain, did you not immediately attempt to hide the device behind a
I play that
chunk of
character in
amber
Overwatch.
as soon as one's presence was known?
Did one not speak up on your behalf but a moment ago? This is how you choose to repay that kindness?
One is simply trying to emphasize the veracity of our claim.
That does not mean you should reveal personal matters so readily. They might think one bears no difference from Cloud Retainer. Forget it. One does not have the breath to waste on such petty trifles.
That might have been more detail than we needed. Seems like you two are the real deal, and Paimon sorry for suspecting you. But, for beings as forgiving as yourselves, this is just water under the bridge, right?
You indeed have an agile mind. Cloud Retainer was not mistaken in her high estimation of you.
Paimon's still curious about something. It's just, Paimon can understand why Mountain Shaper is here, but why did you decide to come to the city, Mooncarver?
Why does Paimon know
It's not
that?
really your thing, is it?
It is but an inevitable eventuality.
Huh?
Long have the mountains remained strangely idle since Cloud Retainer's move to Liyue Harbor. With Lantern Rite near at hand, one would expect Cloud Retainer to provide us with an account of the festivities in advance. Yet to this day, she has failed to appear.
Cloud Retainer is hardly the forgetful sort.
One must never rest idle in the face of that which demands action. and since our acquaintances dwell in Liyue Harbor, we had to travel here in human form to avail ourselves of their aid, cloud retainers in this case.
But a moment ago, one heard you speak of a mechanical kite of sorts. It appears the essence of the situation has hitherto revealed itself. Now it is time for one to retire back to one's abode.
Huh. So, you're not looking for Cloud Retainer anymore?
Perhaps there are aspects of Cloud Retainer's temperament that remain opaque to young Paimon. Given one's understanding, one can only imagine the anger that now consumes her.
Cloud Retainer is of a proud and arrogant disposition. She holds the belief that her skill in mechanics surpasses that of all others.
I'm losing the plot here.
One
What is
can
going
be
on?
quite certain it is hardly with an open mind that she regards the arrival of this new technology.
Oh,
One
she's gonna want to
surmises
make
that she
something
has shut
else.
herself away, refused all company, and buried herself in the study of her own creations. To call on her would only invite her rebuke. However, if you do happen to cross paths with her over the next few days, do pass along one's regards.
Sure, leave it to us. Have a safe trip back, enjoy the scenery, and happy Lantern Rite!
Thank you for your kind words. We shall now depart.
There they go.
We got all worked up for nothing, huh? All that trouble and it turned out to be people we knew all along. Well, it's still pretty early. Paimon wants to see what kinds of kites we can buy to use in the competition.
Yes, yes, kite, kite, kite.
Welcome. Are the two of you looking to buy a kite? Would
Please give me a kite.
Kill swallow and a butterfly and
this jade chamber
There,
design
that's good
is
Paimon
our
writing.
newest. It's been selling like
Just have her
crazy
Google
over
at
the
everything.
past 2 days.
Ogle? I don't
Does
care.
it also have a unique meaning?
Of course. The jade chamber symbolizes wealth and abundance. The kite bearing its design is said to bring riches in the future to those who fly it.
Oh, now that's Paimon's kind of kite.
I apologize for the interruption, but are all your wares in order, Miss Genuine?
Yes, they're just over there. The paper, bamboo, and dyes. All the necessary kite-making materials.
Wonderful. I'll pack them up and get a guard to deliver the goods to Yilong Wharf for you.
Yilong Wharf? Oh, wonder what that place is like during Lantern Rite. Paimon would love to...
Well, if the two of
I'm
you
sure
are
Paimon.
interested in going to Yilong Wharf, then could I trouble you to find Gaming and deliver these goods together?
Coming!
Is
Just 'cause I
Gaming
wanna see the
guard you
boy.
just mentioned?
Well, yes. The communications office handles shipments and transports around Liyue. He works for the Secure Transport Agency, one of our sub-organizations. The problem is, many of my colleagues have taken leave during Lantern Rite to spend time with their families. So, our available workforce has seen a dramatic decrease recently. If you were willing to help out, then I could get a head start on my next appointment.
You do seem really pressed for time.
Oh, wonderful. You will, of course, be compensated for your efforts.
Money!
Now, at this time of day, Gaming should be somewhere in the vicinity. Just follow the main road until you see the head of a Wushu dance costume. Should be on your right.
Be sure to come back if you'd like to buy a kite. I'll even give you a discount.
Let's go meet the boy.
We're way behind schedule.
Wait, I thought we had an agreement. Loser buys dim sum tomorrow? Look at you. Scowl like that for much longer and your face might stay that way. Hey now, don't be upset. How about this? You extend the invitation and I'll pay.
He sounds like a Fortnite
Gaming.
player.
You're always the one picking up the tab. I'm not trying to be a sore loser. I just didn't expect you to come from behind to win like that.
That was nothing. All in a day's work, friend.
Perfect, Gaming is here.
He's such a cutie. He
Sorry
is.
to interrupt, Gaming. We just spoke to a guy
I feel like
from
it's
the
been a while since we had like a
communications
Razor
office who
soft
needs to deliver
boy,
some
you know?
goods to Yilong Wharf.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Oh, that must have been Longzhou. Looks like I've got work. Gotta go.
Sure, go do your thing. Let's have a rematch when you get back. I won't let you win so easily next time.
Alrighty, you can hand the goods over to me. Must have been heavy hauling them all this way. Let me take them off your hands.
Well, wasn't that bad. It's just some kite-making materials. Plus, we didn't have to walk very far.
Come on, you did nothing.
Kite making materials. I see, I see. I'm glad it wasn't too much trouble, Paimon. Still, I owe you one. Ah, and you must be the traveler. It's nice to meet you. Thanks for your help.
Huh? You know us?
There probably aren't many in Liyue who don't. I've
We're
heard quite a bit
famous,
about you two.
Paimon.
You're quite well known around these parts. Oh, and please excuse Longzhou if he forgot to thank you. Take my thanks in his place. He's a good guy. He's just been super busy lately, running around from place to place. Don't be too hard on him, yeah? So, you here for Lantern Rite?
Yep. It's always so lively this time of year. We were
How many
actually
Lantern
hoping
Rites
we
has
could
it
tag
been?
along to
We had
you
3 or
once and have a
4.
look
Holy
around.
shit.
Perfect. We'll go together then. I'm good with directions, so just follow me. Trust me, I know my way
God, do you
around.
remember how good we
We
ate
can
last
exchange
year, Ange?
stories, tell jokes, or just chat along the way.
Lumine Zhao.
Oh, and there are a couple of good places to eat along our route. We can stop and grab a bite when it's time.
Hu Tao being an annoying sister.
The ingredients are fresh, the portions are generous, and the prices won't break the bank. You can order anything, and I promise, you won't be disappointed.
Order anything? Hey, did you really have to call Paimon out like that in front of our new friend?
Don't worry, I understand. I joke around like that with my friends, too. It just shows how close you are. Do you need to pack anything up before we hit the road? I can wait.
Nope, our things are always packed and ready. We're pretty much travel experts at this point.
Oh, that's right. Then let's get going. If we run into any trouble, you can count on me to protect you. I am a guard, after all.
You're so cool. Nice. Oh my god, they're so cute. Ah. Let's go. Not yet unlocked. Complete which one? Oh shit. Is that? Hold on. No. Okay, no, this is actually current stuff. This is the one I'm worried about. I didn't want to do this. I unlocked it. I haven't done it. Also, I think it was a recommended quest. Yeah. That is fine, though. We'll do that another day. So, I'm pretty sure the only ones I don't have C6 here is these two. You also have everyone but Yao Yao and Gaming? Ah, nice. Our boy is dripped. Oh. Damn it. Okay, this is main quest. Okay. So main quest. These are the mini games. They have a little story thing, so we'll do that. But for now, I just kind of want to finish main quest. We're not going to do the mini games. We're just going to unlock them. Also, I miss my Yolan when I play this comp.
Obey!
I see.
The docks are just a bit further. One step at a time. Hang in there.
We went far for this shit. What's my Yayo at? Three. She's not very con hungry though, I feel. Yeah, EM. Okay. It makes her better in Dendro comps where she's triggering. Yeah, it's like fine. They're fine. Oh, hell.
Wait, another test get behind me. I'll handle this.
Oh, hell.
I think I killed them all. I forget he's a claymore.
Many happy returns.
Test subject. The wrong test subject.
You're big Zhao pilled with your new
We
teeth.
really can't go anywhere without running into treasure hoarders, can we?
Yeah, it's not uncommon for deliveries to get intercepted. That's why this job needs guards like us.
Paimon was impressed by your moves back there. You seem like a real pro at your job.
I feel like
Oh,
Gaming seems so
that's not
fun.
a skill I learned on
I was
the
gonna say
job.
Zhao
It's
because of the
just a
plunging
hobby.
attacks.
Have you ever heard of wushu dancing? Really? Wushu dancing is famous in Chunyu Vale.
He has
Performers might
eyebrow
be invited
piercings
to
under the
promote
hair?
the opening of a business or to spread good fortune during a holiday season. But I must admit, it has nothing on the
Motherfucker.
popularity of the Liyue Opera. I'm also well aware that people in Liyue Harbor aren't exactly jumping at the chance to watch wushu dancing. So it's not something I do full time.
He is very flippy.
You have 2 jobs?
My man got 2 jobs.
All that.
It's not that tiring. You just have to take a rest.
Ah, Paimon gets it, so you must sleep a lot then.
Not really. Just yesterday, I stayed up all night playing cards.
Oh.
Let's go. The docks are just up ahead.
By the way, Ganyu ult fucked up in this skin. They knew exactly where the money was.
We're way behind schedule.
Fish. Did I just launch myself into the water? How did I do that?
Finally, we can
Okay.
rest.
Maybe I didn't.
Ooh, Paimon's shoulders are so stiff.
Sorry. Did I push the pace a bit too much? I mean, you were the ones who said you were travel experts.
Liu is just too hilly. Floating up and down so much. Where's Paimon out? Oh, Paimon was finally satisfied.
Aw, would you like some winter melon cake? I have some on me that I bought from a store.
He's just so soft and cute.
You might want
Unlike
to pace yourself
Paimon.
there, or you'll be too full to eat a proper meal later.
Paimon never gets too full. Just like you apparently never get tired, no matter how far you walk or how many jobs you work.
Ah, I see. Then here you go, Paimon. And for you, traveler. Enjoy. And here's some for you too, Uncle Bosu. Don't think I forgot about you, my friend. I'll just set it to the side here for you.
That hit the spot. Paimon thought she was going to starve to death for a minute there.
That close of a call, huh? I've been eating winter melon cake ever since I was a kid. You can buy them from all sorts of places, whether it's a small vendor on the side of the road or a big restaurant in the city. But each place produces cakes with a slightly different flavor. If you like these ones, I can give you the address of the shop I bought them from. I'll just have to check when we get back. Oh, all my jabbering must be making it difficult for you to enjoy the scenery in peace, huh? Don't be afraid to tell me to zip it for a little while, okay? Really, I won't be offended.
He won't be offended.
Paimon is kind of enjoying listening to your chitter chat.
Can I tell Paimon to zip it?
Aw, a fed Paimon is a happy Paimon, huh?
Hey, Paimon can be in a good mood anytime she wants.
Need some fresh bamboo for this.
Woohoo! We're here!
Don't forget your things, and watch your step as you get off the raft, or you're in for a swim. Thanks for the ride, Uncle Bosu. You take care of yourself now. I'll see you some other time. Okay, follow me. This way is fastest. We'll have to take the elevator up to the secure transport agency.
All right. I haven't 100% explored this new area yet. How do I? Oh. Oh, okay.
Hey! Slow down. I'm begging you.
All of a sudden.
What is it? No one's gonna try any funny business when the street is this packed, right?
Oh, well... how should I put it?
Come on, spit it out!
Do you see that group of people over there? Those are my relatives.
Wow, you sure have a big family.
Once they start buying things, they won't stop perusing till it gets dark. This is bad.
They're your family, not your arch enemies. What's there to be afraid of? Unless...
No, it's not that.
Unless.
I'm just not that good at dealing with my family. It would be best if we could steer clear of them. I'll explain more when we have the chance, but right now, we've got a job to do.
No shot. They're about to make me sneak.
the left side looks pretty packed. Let's go
Oh
straight.
my god.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Down I go.
Stick close, traveler.
You gonna move?
Let's wait here for a second. Maybe my aunt will leave.
Oh my god, Lumi! Lumi! I didn't think I was still moving. Lumi just started scaling the wall.
She's gone. Let's go.
Turn left. Run!
Vanity.
Stick close, traveler.
Uh-oh, we've been spotted.
My bad, I greeted. It's coming. That wasn't me. It wasn't me. I don't care.
Gumming, when did you get here? Oh, you've lost even more weight. How long are you planning on staying this time?
How's work been? It sounds tough. You should visit home more often.
The last time I spoke with your dad, he couldn't stop talking about you. He seems worried. Causing trouble again, are you?
Well...
You just like me for real. Anyway.
Sorry. They mean well, it's just... I don't want to talk about it. Let's get these things delivered first.
They seem nice.
Okay. Whenever you're ready to talk about it, we'll be ready to listen.
Hey, Uncle Jergway. These are my friends, the Traveler and Paimon. They came to
Traveler
deliver some goods
and
for me.
Paimon.
So I guess I'll go ahead and take these over to Uncle Yongzan then?
Yes. Thanks for your hard work. I should thank you both for your trouble as well. Please take a seat and rest for a bit. I'll prepare some tea.
No need. We'll be...
Hey, we're already here, aren't we? No harm in taking a load off for a bit. Plus, I know the Secure Transport Agency has some great Songhua tea stashed around here somewhere. I promise you, one sip and you'll be hooked. Anyway, you just sit down and relax, Uncle Jergway. Who would I be if I just sat here and let you go through all this trouble? Leave this to me. I have to be up and about to drop these goods off anyway. What's a little extra time on my feet? Oh, you aren't too picky, right, Traveler? I know Paimon prefers things on the sweeter side, so I won't steep the tea too long. And I'll add some dim sum pastries on the side.
Aw, you noticed what Paimon likes?
He's so cute. What the
How long
fuck?
have you two known Gaming?
Like 5 minutes.
Oh, not long at all. We just kind of tagged along on his trip to Ylang Wharf. He's just a super welcoming guy. We became friends. You know, just like that.
That's just how he is. He's the attentive sort. Really knows how to look after his own. A while ago, one of our guards had to take off work. Said his joints were hurting due to the rain. Gaming personally went all the way to Boo Boo Pharmacy to get some medicine for him from Dr. Baiju, then traveled through the night to deliver it back to him. That young man has such a good head on his shoulders. How can anyone not love him? I mean, there is his dad, but, well, ask anyone else.
No.
Uncle Yongzan says he doesn't have the personnel to spare for this delivery right now. So what do you think, Uncle Jergway? Should I go ahead and deliver it instead?
It feels like we've troubled you enough already.
It's kite-making materials, though. Could be for a kid. I'm sure the sender wants it delivered before Lantern Rite. Oh, by the
He's
way,
got
here, have some
daddy
tea.
issues. No.
All right, then. Deliver it if you want to.
This is the quest
Are
you're
you
on?
free
This
in
is
2
the
days?
start.
How about we grab some dim sum from Shinya Kiosk? My treat, and don't even think about trying to pay.
All right.
Whoa, that's way too generous of you.
Don't mention it. Just think of this as a thank you for all your help. Besides, the thing between me and my family, it's a long story. It might take some time to tell.
Sounds good. Paimon never says no to free food.
All right, then I'm off. See you in 2 days. Oh, and Paimon, make sure not to eat too much before then. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Is he underestimating
There he
Paimon?
goes.
She's just gonna have to show him how much she can really eat. Anyway, is Gaming's family situation really that complicated? He has such a happy-go-lucky personality. Plus, he's an enthusiastic and diligent worker. It's hard to imagine a guy like that being troubled by much.
How should I put it? Since he already plans to tell you himself, you don't need an old man like me to add my 2 cents. You seem to be around the same age, so you might have a lot in common.
Are we? How old am I? How old
Perhaps
is
you
Lumi?
could help him talk things through. Consider it a favor to me.
I know she's a celestial being, but still. Vince, hello. Welcome to the stream.
Maybe you can make
Yeah,
a
we're
whole
making our way
flag
through
for us
Lantern
to
Rite.
wave about. It can say,
Early impression.
"We provide
Gaming,
all
very
in
cute.
spades." Couldn't hurt to advertise our services, right?
Well, I can certainly arrange that. Is there anything else you wanted to say?
Wait, seriously?
What's up, kid?
Paimon was just
I
joking.
mean, you had 3 games today.
If you're going to get us something, she'd
I'm
much
sure you
rather
just,
have
you know.
winter melon cake instead.
Seems like Gaming really has rubbed off
You have
on
Emma's
you.
leftovers?
Would you like some more tea? I think there's some left.
No thanks.
Is it?
We came all this way
She
and
just
still
ordered
haven't gotten
it.
a chance to look around
That's
the
crazy.
wharf. We
You
should
finished it
see the
yesterday?
kinds of
Very nice,
caps they
very
got.
nice.
Maybe they'll have ones you can't find in Liyue Harbor.
All right, then. Please do let me know if you'd like more tea. You're welcome to stay as long as you like.
I'm trying to get through it right now so I can start doing the like mini games for dailies. Plus, I love Lantern Rite. Lantern Rite was such vibes every year.
Ah! What are you doing here?
Oh my god, hello.
The way you speak, one might have presumed you were displeased to be in one's presence.
Never. Never displeased. Let's go. I didn't do her story quest. I did.
Note,
That was at the beginning of the
you
stream,
could learn
so
a
like
thing or two
30
about
minutes
how to
ago.
respect your elders.
We pulled for her.
Ugh, starting on the elder stuff already, huh? Shouldn't you be back in your cave tinkering away at some kite-related thingamabob or something?
I was probably gonna have to pick a fight with everyone.
And what's with that huge box next to you? Ah! Paimon gets it. You're here to do some shopping, aren't you?
And what of it? The Qixing's decision to integrate Fontanian technology into said kite-flying competition is of no consequence to oneself. Did you expect one to willfully compete against the whimsical trends of worldly sentiment, or perhaps even fall to petty sulking over such?
It's not that we think those things exactly.
And she does a lot of talking.
Mountain Shaper and Mooncarver
I
told
pulled
us,
her.
or
She talked for like a good 40 seconds just in the gotcha.
Paimon can't be bothered to remember what their aliases were called. Anyway, they went to Liyue Harbor to look for you.
You pulled for Analia's weapon, but got 2 of her fans. That's so sad. Oh, I wish the weapon system was better. High key, they just need they need Star Rail system, even though Star Rail system isn't perfect.
Arrival in Liyue Harbor. How could one have forgotten about those 2 old fossils?
You forgot?
One shall have to bring them back some divine herbs to atone for this slight.
That's crazy.
Nay, given that one has ventured all this way to Yilong Wharf, tea would be more advisable. A great thought has illuminated one's mind once again. One is reminded that certain purchases have yet to be made. Perhaps you two could wait here whilst one performs this task. It'll be but a moment.
But a moment, he says.
Huh? Wait, here? You really just gonna ditch us here to watch your stuff?
Were we still with Gaming? I lost track.
Just does whatever she wants. Hey, not you too, traveler! Oh, all this... just... come back soon, okay? Paimon doesn't want anyone to try and steal his stuff.
Welcome. Please have a look around. We only sell teas of the finest quality, sourced directly from Chaoying Village. Might I recommend the Sunglo variety? It's one of our...
Now, that sounds promising. One will bring some back for those old
Yeah,
fossils, and all will be well. 2 boxes will do.
Wonderful. By the way, we're actually running a special Lantern Rite promotion. Buy 3 boxes, get 10% off. 4 boxes will net you 20% off.
20% off 4 boxes. This merchant strikes a fair bargain. One might as well give some to Morax and Ping too. Then 4 shall suffice.
I see. Are you intending to give these as gifts? If so, perhaps I can interest you in these exquisite gift sets. Buy 10, get half off.
Oh my
Look
gosh,
at the
they play it
magnificent
like a fiddle.
design. And the red ribbon gives quite the festive flair, don't you think? Such a gift would be sure to impress any lucky friend or family member.
10 boxes. Seems rather excessive. But if one factors in the conqueror of demons and one's disciples...
I do love that she calls Ganyu
10,
and
nice round number,
Shenhe
don't
disciples.
you think? Of course you do. I'll even shave a little extra off the price for you.
That is agreeable. One will... I will have these boxed up then.
Of course, of course.
Oh no.
I see you have quite the eye for fine items, mademoiselle. Perhaps some of my wares might also be of interest to you.
He's rich.
I'm a toy merchant from Fontaine. You'll get nothing but the finest and most intricate clockwork toys Mora can buy here. Each one sure to be a source of endless amusement.
Perhaps you could enlighten me then. When should said amusement be derived?
Well, that is, of course, best understood by playing with them yourself. If you could wait just a moment, I can bring one out and give you a demonstration.
You wish there was a skip dialogue option? I think it depends on the quest. For stuff like this, I'm fine chilling. I wish there was skip dialogue when there's no voiceover.
Mademoiselle.
Because at that point, what's the point?
And finest model, and be sure to package it securely.
I still have nightmares about the fucking.
Of course.
What were they called?
Here you go.
The
instruction manual
quest, the desert and the. What are they called? The little fucking green goblin things.
Watchful eyes surround this place. If one were to
The quest was like 8 hours long.
Mechanical toy such as this.
She has so much to say.
Plaything, no less. It would only invite scandal. There is no harm in bringing it back to study in secret.
Aranara! Bingo! God! So much of my life gone to Aranara.
Oh, Shinyan!
The talking radishes. There we go. Bingo.
Naturally. One may not delight in social interactions, but that does not mean one lacks said faculties.
Yeah, we needed skip. We needed a skip option for that one. That one was
you
insane.
Too? Are you not
and the
here
desert,
to purchase
honestly.
Things?
We just haven't had time yet. It doesn't look like there are any kite stalls around Elong Wharf, but it does look like there are lots of goods from Fontaine.
You are also planning to participate in the kite flying competition, then?
Like, these are fine. Like, the character interactions are usually cute enough.
One means to say,
There's definitely some
you
parts I
along with
wish
all
I
the
could
other
skip.
youths. One has been entreated to share one's kite-making expertise, and indeed, there was little one could do about such persistent supplication. One moment energetic and earnest, and dejected the next. One had no choice but to acquiesce to these requests, and thus, one will be organizing a kite-making workshop to provide personal instruction in this art form.
Are we still in the same abyss with Weena?
Shuyu,
I have to do that
Shenhe,
again.
Ganyu, and Yayo.
Wow, that's quite
Ganyu?
a few people. Also, this is all pretty well, Xinyun, but it's not like you have to make your own kite to participate in the competition. You can just buy one ready-made and call it a day.
Ha!
You know she don't want to do that.
You speak of those equipped with the mechanical lifting device, do you not? 'Tis nothing but a crude piece of mortal machinery. The mechanism that one has developed was the fruit of millennia of meticulous study. Let us not speak of the source of the mechanism's power, but rather its structure. It is composed of materials as light as bamboo and as strong as iron. This composition grants it the lightness of weight to ascend into the sky and the durability to follow the wind for many a mile. It is built with a series of intersecting rods that...
There she goes.
Never mind. It is unlikely the two of you will understand, even should one expend the effort to explain. One is better off saving one's breath.
It sure seems like you want to talk about it, though.
So, will you be attending the workshop or not?
Huh?
You're stuck at 9? That's fair. I mean, you don't have to do Abyss.
All right then. No need to prepare the materials in any case. One.
Especially, I feel like this Abyss is really
Arrive at Mount
pretty
Alpsol
hard.
In 2 days.
You're not
I shall be expecting
as
you
deep in the game as I am.
Are you leaving? Don't you want a guard to help you with that big box of yours?
I do not think the Cloud
Surely
Retainer
you jest.
needs a guard.
One goes as one pleases. For what reason would one need to rely on another?
There she goes. And her flying box.
It can float? What kind of invention is that?
Says the flying
One calls
child.
it the floating toting device.
Huh. She seems pretty proud of that one. Look at her walk down the street. She seems so confident. But everyone around her is looking at her all funny. Paimon wonders... never mind.
She's
But
rich.
anyway, that box of hers seems to be full of those mechanical lifty
Your
theme
artifact
bobs.
pulls suck? I feel like artifacts. Nah,
Paimon
maybe
was
not.
thinking or anything. She just...
I feel like generally basic artifacts
and
can
wouldn't you know it,
beat
all the
beat
stuff
Abyss.
inside almost came bursting out. Paimon even went out of her way to keep it all together.
But maybe I'm wrong about that. It's been a while since I've had to hard farm for artifacts.
All Paimon say is that Shenyun sure does try hard to save face. What did she call it again? A crude piece of mortal machinery? Paimon bets she just can't wait to take it apart and see how it's made.
Nahida Hyperbloom is a solid team. It's a very good team.
Act like we didn't see anything, though. You know, in consideration.
Double
of her
Hydro
feelings and
or
all.
different variant?
After all,
I usually run
that
double
is
Hydro.
the propriety with which one should comport oneself when it comes to an elder, right?
Single Hydro? That's also good. Yelan? Very good. Need to pull for more Yelans once her banner comes back. Which I heard might be soonish. Maybe. She wasn't really all that long ago. Where is it? Wait 2 days? You missed Farina's banner? That's so sad. I've been playing with Farina Yelan double Hydro for Hyperbloom. It's good, but Shinobu doesn't really give enough healing. I kind of want to fuck around with Dory Hyperbloom, but I don't think that'll be good either. I don't actually know how long I'm supposed to be waiting for this, by the way. I'm just moving the time. Of running Nuvolette Farina. I also think that combo's pretty good. I just realized you said in chat that I have to do, or you said in Twitch chat I have to do her story quest. I don't think you have to. I think it's just recommended. Because it's it was 8. God damn it, I thought it was 6. It's here and recommended. Yeah, I don't think you have to. I forgot your Nuvolette is C1. Hi, Key. C1 Nevolette is probably very good.
I've seen you at kiosk before, but it should be quite the feast for sure.
You have 10 5-stars? How many do I have? I'm sure I have more than 10, but what? God damn. I've been playing this game longer than I thought. You can't legally talk about yours? I don't know what that means. About your Nuvolette? You have C1 Linny? It's a good one. I actually don't have Linny. I also have a lot of 5-stars, but at some point I stopped. I realized I didn't want as many characters. I didn't want like every character. So I started investing into characters that I like. So that's why I don't have Linny. I don't have fuck, dude. No, shot, I'm forgetting her name. Navia. I don't have Navia, even though I really like Navia. Yeah, I know you see 6 Lune. Cooler Daniel. Linny Bennett is really good. Monopyro with Linny is actually pretty fire. Wait, I didn't mean that. It's pretty good. Yeah, I wanted Navia, but I couldn't really justify it. I think the next cons I go for are probably Nilu Nilu? cons? I heard she's coming up soon. I know Yai is next. I don't know if I really want Yai cons though. These are really good though. C2 is good. Is it over? Did Cody win Genesis? Damn, he's good. Oh no. Oh no. I needed to be up here. I'm sorry. Kuki, Barbara, and Chi-Chi?
Next on the agenda.
I haven't, like... Kokumi is a good healer. Ironically, I use Kokumi mostly for Bloom teams. I have her on Gilded. So she can't really heal. Kuki is also on Gilded, but I feel like her healing is usually good enough for Hyper Bloom. Where my go-to healer? Bennett, I guess, is still a really good healer. I forgot I have you on this. I should swap you back to Noblesse. You lost your 50-50 for Kokumi? That's so sad. What are the other, like, go-to healers? Diona. Yao Yao actually super good. I really love Yao Yao. She's like my go-to Dendro outside of Nahida. Just very comfy. You got Chi-Chi? What's my Chi-Chi at? Yeah. Yeah, I feel that pain. Oh, you want to see real pain? Hell yeah. That's pain right there. That's good. That's that good pain. Yao Yao for your free? I think it depends on what you're really looking for. Let me open them up. I think whenever you get free shit, you just want to think about, like... Where is it here? What your account needs. So, like, you should have one of these. You should have one of these. I know you said you had Yelan. Yelan Jingcho is like such an insane duo. They make Pyro carries good. Their Hyper Bloom carry is insane. Just all around fucked up character. You probably wouldn't need Gaming because of you don't have Farina. I think Gaming kind of needs Farina. You have C6 Shangling, then you're chilling. These are all really niche. Beto can be good. I think she's not power crept. She's good in some situations. You have C6 Gaming? That's dope. That's fire. I'm so close to C6 Gaming. But yeah, if you don't have Yao Yao, I think Yao Yao is really good. Especially since you have C6 Gaming. I usually play her... I don't run her in Hyper Bloom usually. Usually I give my Hyper Bloom... my Nahida to Hyper Bloom. But Yao Yao, like, aggravate with, like, a catching or a ride-in, or even just Fischl Beto, actually, is really good. Then yeah, I think Yao Yao's a good fit for you then, because it allows you to do other Dendro comps outside of your Nahida, which Yao Yao and Baijo are kind of what do that. I just feel like the other Dendro options aren't as comfy.
We're way behind schedule.
Right? Traveler's good, obviously, and Kale are good, but they just feel a little bit more clunky. IMO.
Oh, you're here early.
Hi,
I just
Gaming.
ordered. The food should be out in a second. Sit down. Sit down.
Let's all take a seat.
Here, hand me your cups.
Oh, thank you.
Wait, you weren't supposed to drink that, Paimon. That was for you to rinse your utensils.
What?
That's a thing?
That's crazy, Paimon. You're right, Nahida is main DPS. She's a great driver. I'm trying to think of when I use her as like a support. I don't really do that. I guess technically in Nilu Bloom, kinda. She's a support. Oh,
Wow,
look at this.
So much delicious food. Do you really eat all this
That's
just
so
for
cute.
breakfast?
That's just how we do it where I'm from. Most of the time, though, I don't eat lunch after dim sum.
Oh, that's good to hear. Paimon doesn't need to worry about holding back then.
Eat! If it's not enough, we can always order more. Oh, and there's tong soy coming as well. I don't usually have that in the morning, but, well, since everyone's here, I just had to order it. What about you,
Crit hit for
Traveler?
200K.
Is the food to your liking?
That character
Want some
hurts,
more
man.
seafood kanchi? Let me refill your bowl.
She's so good.
Paimon's gonna take you up on that. Fill it up nice and full.
He's such
and
a soft
make sure she
boy.
gets a few extra shrimp. Thanks.
I do not. We do not need to
That meal was so
zoom in on
satisfying.
Paimon's belly.
You even gave Paimon some extra brain juice. Oh, listen. Paimon's figured it out. Let's think about this for a second, Gaming. You invited us to this awesome restaurant and ordered a whole table full of expensive dim sum just for the three of us. Well, you must be hiding the fact that you're some young master from a rich family. That would explain why you try to keep your friends and family away from each other.
Are you confusing me with Xingqiu?
Huh? You know Xingqiu? You sure know a lot of people.
Well, when you're on the road as much as I am, you hear all sorts of rumors. Sometimes they're true, sometimes they're not. What it comes down to is being able to tell the difference. More often than not, that means knocking on some doors to find out for yourself.
Oh, you truly are a man of many talents, young Master Gaming.
This really is a Gaming event.
Enough with the
That's
teasing.
crazy.
Sorry to burst your bubble, Paimon, but you're wrong about my family situation.
What? Oh, Paimon thought she was onto something there.
My dad is just an ordinary tea merchant. Small scale stuff, you know? It wouldn't even make sense to mention his business in the same breath as the Feiyun Commerce Guild. My dad... he always wanted me to inherit the family business.
Ah, it's one of
To be a merchant
those.
like
I
him.
see.
But that's just not who I am. It's not who I ever wanted to be.
Traveler and your expressions are funny. I agree wholeheartedly. Hi, Night Owl. Welcome to the stream.
Have you ever talked to him about it? You know, about your interests and aspirations and stuff.
His evening LEDs.
Of
He's such a
course
cool
I
character.
have. I told him I wanted to be a wushu dancer.
I really
I
thought they
wanted
would
all of
struggle
Teyvat
making
to
a
see what I
cool
could do.
pyro character,
According to my dad, though,
but they really did
that wasn't
nail
a
him.
real job.
Leaning into plunging
Just a
this
child's
patch, I
pipe
think, was
dream.
really smart for them.
Oh, that's terrible.
I'm sure he thought I would come around eventually, but wushu dancing has always been the only thing I wanted to do. One day, he tried to get me to visit some other tea merchants to start building the right relationships, but I refused to go. We got into a huge fight. We were this close to throwing hands. In the end, I was so angry that I ran away
Oh my
from
god,
home.
he's a child.
I haven't been back since. Don't get on my case just yet, okay? It's not like I think I'm completely without fault. No, I know that it wasn't the right way to go about things. But my dad's stubborn. No matter how hard I tried to convince him, it just went in one ear and out the other. There was no changing his mind. I knew talking would only get me so far, but if I made it big in Liyue Harbor, the results could speak for themselves.
Gaming.
But I'm sure you both already know how that's going. Wushu dancing's just not that big in Liyue Harbor. In the past, I would go door to door from store to store, asking if they would be interested in hiring a performer. Most times, I wound up eating nothing but humble pie. And you can't just rely on dreams to put food on the table, right? So, I found a job as a guard to make some money. And now still, change takes time. Gotta take it slow, you know?
Paimon understands.
You heard Gaming has a brow piercing? I also heard this.
Okay, enough of all
earlier
that
this stream,
serious
in
talk.
fact.
Our
Should we
tea's getting
check?
cold.
Pull him up.
Let's do something fun this afternoon. What do you say, huh? I'll organize.
Actually, we kinda already have plans this afternoon. We told
Sorry.
Xianyun that we would go to her kite
I
making
got you.
workshop.
What does that mean? What are you gonna send?
Oh?
Are you interested in kite making, Gaming?
Oh, no. It's just that I happen to know Auntie Xianyun.
What? She's an adeptus.
That title certainly humanizes her a bit.
Oh, I know that
That's
she's
fire.
an Adeptus.
That's the funniest
I
thing
met her during
Paimon
the
has said
delivery
in
once.
4 patches.
But hasn't she been in the city lately? She's even tried, with some limited success, to change her terms of self-address or something like that. She came to see me a few days ago to ask about luminescent dyes. Oh, wait a second. She doesn't plan on putting those on a kite, does she?
Is that not something you can do?
It's one thing to use it on cloth, but applying it to paper is another matter entirely. Why couldn't she tell me what she wanted them for?
Do you not have a cloth
She
kite?
does seem to have trouble with that sometimes.
Maybe not.
It would be such a shame if everyone worked so hard on their kites only for them to get ruined in the end.
Yeah.
Okay,
Chat.
I'll go with
Discord
you.
message.
If Auntie Xianyun wants to use those dice on a kite, the formula
You
will
sent
need
me
to
a
be changed.
TikTok in my Twitch chat.
Merrier.
Hold on. Damn. That is subtle. Here, okay, we can show chat this. That's funny. The quality shit, or am I crazy? Can I change that on? I guess not. This is what I get for having TikTok.
If you lie on the grass, you
There
can
it
feel the
is.
heartbeat of the world.
Holy shit. Look at that. He does have a piercing. That's cute. Nice little detail. Very fun. Oh, hold on. I lost my chat because of that. What characters are good with Gaming? I think he's a pretty expensive character, unfortunately. I think his best comp, hands down, is Farina, Xianyun, Gaming. With like, I don't know, Bennett as a 4th, something as a 4th. Let me think. Let me think. Yeah, I don't think he's a cheap unit, unfortunately. I think he, like, really wants those characters in particular.
Ready to rumble.
Okay, so we have Gaming. I think Farina is kind of a must because it triggers his best reaction with Vaporize.
I knew you'd miss me.
And she does it without needing to auto attack, which the other Hydro characters kind of want. Jingzhou Yalan. And then obviously you want Xianyun. Xianyun? I don't know.
One
Because
is
she
fast
boosts
on one's feet.
plunge attack
Try
damage.
to keep
If you
pace.
don't have Farina, it's gonna be worse, but like Kokumi works if you have Kokumi and gives you additional healing, which is nice. I don't think Mona is that great. What other Hydro units do we have? I'm trying to think of a different option. Gaming, Sucrose, Rosaria, Bennett. That's fine as like a reverse melt comp. Your damage is going to be a little low, but as long as okay, the hard part with that is trying, because he doesn't apply pyro in any way without doing his punch attack. So swirling pyro is going to be impossible. Like I just, or actually no, Bennett. I don't know why I thought Bennett was not there. Yes, that should be fine because of Bennett. There's probably better options in Rosario, but Rosario works there. You don't like Fontaine's HP draining mechanic? I think it's interesting as a mechanic. It like is fine. But I think it's a pretty expensive mechanic. Like it really, means you need certain characters, which sucks in a gacha game. Like it's just limiting. Like you can't run Farina with a lot of past characters. Like she works really well with the Fontaine characters. The only hydro healer you have is Bennett. I don't think it needs to be a hydro healer because Zhang Yun is also a healer. The problem is there's no other real off-field hydro units. Like Mona's fine, I just don't think she's great. So your better option probably is a reverse mount, which would be Bennett. Where's Bennett?
Gonna be epic.
So if we don't have a hydro option, then yeah, it's what Nuke put in chat. It would be I would honestly do this with a what's it called? Emblem set. So only using your supportive abilities and not charge attacking at all. Rosario is good. Kaya good. Chongyun okay. These two better. Yeah, that's what I would do with Gaming, I think. I also... An interesting option could be the Burgeon option. Where I just don't think it's that good for consistent damage. Oh, actually, I have no idea how doable it is.
Time to broaden the horizons again.
It's time to pull the trigger.
Using Ganyu instead of Farina. That's very funny that we ended up on the same comp then. Yeah, I think that comp is pretty good if you don't have Farina. There's something here with Burgeon, I'm sure. Like you just run him on full EM. I just don't know how good it is. What region do I think has better characters between Mondstadt and Liyue? Like, you mean like meta characters or like characters I enjoy, like actual character? In terms of like stronger regions, like I think Liyue has the best units. This monstrosity, she's really good. Insane. Not technically a Liyue character, I guess. Really good. What was Nahida's max EM again? 1,000 is about where you want, but because you have her at C2, you can run her at much lower. And it also depends on like if you run her in Hyper Bloom, she doesn't actually need the EM that high because your trigger should be at 1,000 EM. Is Diluc worth leveling up? That depends on if you have like Hu Tao, who is just a better version of Diluc in general. But if you have like Yelan Jingcho and you're just looking for a Pyro Vape carry, he's pretty good. Mostly because this core is too good. It's insane. So Diluc can run it pretty well. Yeah, the answer for all accounts is basically like how does leveling a character fit into your account? But yeah, Vince, I have mine at 1,000. You don't need to have her at 1,000, I don't think. Especially with C2, is it right? Which one of these? Oh, never mind. I'm thinking of the wrong con. Thinking of you. Yeah, I'm thinking of this. Yeah, 1.1k is too much. You want her at about 1,000. The extra 100 just doesn't do anything. What would I recommend as main DPS? That's better than Traveler? It depends what you have. Like, Diluc, I would say, is probably better than most Travelers. It would depend on, like, the team you want to build. Like, what team you really enjoy playing. Like, if you want to have, like, a main DPS that is supported by unit, then yeah, I would say... do I not have a Hu Tao comp? Yeah. This is basically the Pyro Vape Carry core. So Hu Tao with Diluc here instead.
Let's finish
the same
this
team.
swiftly.
They function exactly the same. It's a little bit worse, but that's fine. Yeah, it's hard to say like what character you should be investing into without seeing your account. I would say generally, like, if you like Raiden, look into Raiden comps. If you like Nahida, look into Hyperbloom comps. Right? Think about what you have, and then, like, if you want to look for really cheap comps that are still strong. Where is it? National. Right? This is the go-to. This carried me for 3 years of this game's existence. Ignore the Raiden. Just run this with, where is she? Sucrose. Bam. Strongest team in the game.
We'll succeed.
You feel like starting an account fresh? That's also an option. If you do that, I recommend working towards this team. It's very strong. They're all 4 stars. Yeah, I basically play whatever. I play whatever, and I, like, hop around comps just because it's how I have fun in the game. Raiden is, like, one of my most played characters for sure. But anything I can use Raiden on, I love. She works well in Hyperbloom. She has her carry comps. She does National really well. She's pretty good. My Hu Tao is also only C1. I don't think you need more than that on Hu Tao. I feel like Hu Tao's cons are pretty bad, actually. Yeah, let's put Hu Tao back.
Oh, is it time for me to join you?
This early? There is still a
Let's
lot
keep it
left
moving.
to do. Next on the agenda.
I'm about to walk all the way to this fucking village. Let me teleport. I would say my most used comps in Abyss right now, Hyperbloom, because Hyperbloom can usually just destroy an entire floor. Super easy. And I've been using Aggravate a lot because my Raiden's juiced. Ganyu.
Ganyu! Ganyu! Come on, wake up! Some friends have arrived!
Hello, friends.
I love Ganyu. You spread your resources too thin? Yeah, that'll happen.
Oh, I have some mint oil. Perhaps we should try that. A guest at Wanmin Restaurant recommended it to me. I've tried it. Its stimulative effects are much stronger than what can be achieved from chewing
It's
on mint
definitely
leaves
rough when you
alone.
get stuck. I would say just find where you want to focus your resources from here on. And then it really is just like go from there. Like focus on one or two teams. She's out like a light.
Apologies in advance.
Oh no, what are you about to do to the poor girl? No!
Wait! Shenhe? Not there!
She does what?
See? It worked. She's awake.
That's fucked up.
Are you okay, Ganyu? Do you need some water? Or maybe something to eat?
I'm fine. I just feel chilly all over.
Huh. Was it that effective?
Chilly, huh? Master always says a cool head leads to a calm heart. So, does this mean that heat's what we need to help you, Ganyu? Paimon doesn't think that's what the expression means exactly.
What is going on in this cutscene exactly?
I feel a bit better now. Was I asleep? Must have been around the time I usually take my midday nap.
Did you not sleep last night? That does seem to happen to you often. Perhaps you should come work at Wanmin Restaurant with me. We get off at 10 on the dot every night without fail.
I could never. I'm sorry. I seem to have missed your name. You are...
Gaming.
Me? My name is Gaming. I work as a guard for the Secure Transport Agency.
Gaming. The name sounds familiar. I believe I've heard your name mentioned around the Ministry of Civil Affairs. People tell me you're an extremely enthusiastic worker, and you are very generous with your help.
Well, you know me.
Yeah, we're making our way through it.
I guess you don't.
My name is Ganyu. This is Shenhe, and this is Yao Yao.
Tiny Yao Yao.
It's an honor to finally meet you all. Oh, you must be here for Auntie Xianyun's kite-making workshop, right?
Yes. I have neither made nor flown a kite before. As long as Master is willing to teach, I am willing to learn.
Me too. I want to participate in the kite flying competition with my best friend. Plus, it's more meaningful if you make the kite yourself, right? Your best friend didn't come with you? Well, Chi-Chi's been super busy helping Dr. Baizhu lately. I'll meet up with her later and give her a huge surprise. Oh, I also brought bandages and ointment with me today. It's easy to cut yourself when working with bamboo, so I thought I should come prepared.
Wow, you're really thoughtful.
As for myself, I'm afraid I lack some of my companion's enthusiasm. I was originally planning to buy a ready-made kite and just enjoy the festive city atmosphere with everyone.
That does sound nice.
But Cloud Retainer is always going out of her way to look after her juniors, wanting us to have the best there is. She always puts us before herself.
I've heard rumors of Kokomi Banner coming back
It
soon.
was so
That might be good for you.
thoughtful of her to arrange this workshop, so I simply couldn't let such consideration go to waste. My motivation
Yeah,
for
Night
being
Owl.
here might be a little different, yes. But I'm ready to put in
Okay,
just
well,
as
since you're
much effort
Traveler's
as everyone
built,
else.
you could probably do something with Dendro Traveler,
Shouldn't she be here
and that would probably be your best bet. Because the other thing is, once you focus on a team, you want artifacts, right? Because that's what'll help with the damage, is getting artifacts and talents
Master's
up.
grilled tigerfish to share with everyone. Come get it while it's still warm.
I would focus talents first, because that's just raw damage that you get. And then there's no RNG in farming talent books. You know what I mean? You just have to spend your resin on it. Electro Traveler is good. Yes, that is also an option. But if you had to choose where to spend your talent resin on, I would say Dendro is better. It's just a bit more flexible.
So delicious. Paimon's life is complete.
It appears that we've ended up with quite a few participants indeed. Go ahead and divide yourselves into small groups. The materials are over here. The regular dyes and luminescent ones have been clearly marked. Use them as you see fit. As for how to make the kite, one assumes you all made sure to listen to the instructions one provided while we were eating. Yes? Are there any questions?
Chi-Chi's her best friend? Yao Yao's? Did I miss it? I missed that.
Too
Fuck.
hard on the eating and less on the listening. Paimon knew she could count on you, Traveler.
One will wait under this tree and avail oneself of the cool air while one digests. Do not hesitate to seek one's company if you have any trouble, questions, or simply want to chat.
Okay.
We're not in any hurry to get started. Why don't we go see what the others are up to?
Coming.
Hey, Gaming, want to team up?
Huh? I have to participate? I thought I'd be done for the day after adjusting the dye formula.
You're that unenthused by kite making, huh? That doesn't seem like you.
No, it's not that. It's just... it would take too long to explain. I guess I'll just make one then. What shape should we go with? How about a butterfly? What do you think, Shuyu? Is there a particular design
Lumion
you
would be
want?
a great psychologist.
I want a swanee!
A what?
That might be a little hard to pull off.
True, but I still want to try. They're super cute.
Okay, it's decided then.
Shenhe, it would be great if you could refrain from putting things on my horns from now on. They're really quite sensitive.
Oh,
I
God.
see. My apologies. I shall remember that in the future.
Thank you. No harm done.
I don't know if I
Good.
believe that.
Could I touch them just once more, though? No oil or anything this time. I've just always wondered what Miss Ganyu's horns feel like.
This is... I
Please,
do not feel
I
comfortable.
told you, just call me Ganyu. Well, all right. Just be gentle.
Jesus
Firm to the
Christ.
touch with no discernible temperature. Oh, not unlike certain medicinal plants I've eaten before.
Please don't try to eat her horns.
Still,
Horns?
Ganyu appears to
Horns?
be
I'm
shaking
losing
like
my
a cat
mind.
whose whiskers have just been touched. I should stop.
What is going on?
I see. Then I'll apply the oil to your forehead next time.
What in the...
Oh, no need. I'll just refrain from taking afternoon naps outdoors.
This was a very effective lesson for Ganyu.
Anyway, we should probably get started on our kite. It won't be long before Cloud Retainer comes to check on
Out
our
of context? Oh, it's bad. Oh, it was bad.
Perhaps we should just choose the most traditional style.
Okay.
Well, they seem to be getting along swimmingly. Let's not disturb them.
Yeah, that's fair. Whatever you say. Anyway. Yow yow.
Auntie Cloud Retainer, look! Am I doing it right?
Very good. Your frame is nice and sturdy. This design, is it a finch?
Yep.
That was adorable.
One is looking forward to seeing your finished product.
What color are you going to make it, Yao Yao? I haven't decided yet. If I make it blue, it'll be more like my friends. But if I make it gold, it'll be more like me.
If you are asking for one's own opinion, one would advise choosing gold. When giving a gift, the key
What did I choose?
consideration
It hasn't
is the
given me the option to
recipient's
choose anything
feelings,
yet.
Is it not?
Or did it?
One imagines
Am I
who a
stupid?
friend would much prefer a kite that reminds them of you.
Oh, hey, I never told you the kite was for Chi-Chi.
Aw.
How did you know?
With age comes wisdom, child. One simply has a way of knowing things.
Oh, cool. Thanks, Auntie Cloud Retainer. I'm gonna start painting it gold right now.
Good. One will watch. You two seem strangely unoccupied. One was under the impression that one was supposed to be doing the relaxing. Is your kite finished?
I'm sorry.
We actually haven't started yet, but we're going to start, right now.
Nice.
We should get started on our kite now. Let's go. First, we have to decide on the shape. Hey, what are you
Oh, she's so happy. Happy Lumine. Paimon shaped kite
Not a completely
is fire.
crazy idea. If nothing else, a Paimon-shaped kite could at least make sure you never get lost on your travels and always find the tastiest food and funnest things to do wherever you go. Maybe we're not exercising enough artistic license. Ooh, we should exaggerate this a bit. How about this? The word Paimon means the guardian angel of travelers.
I don't think it does. Oh my god. I see where we're going.
Now, what
I
expression
see.
should we give her? Since the kite is going to be flying
No, it has to be scared, right? Okay, it's either scared or guilty. Chat, what do we want? We do guilty. I feel like Paimon.
Oh, Paimon totally didn't do anything wrong. And even if she did, she doesn't deserve to get shot up into the sky for it. Something like this, then.
Nailed it, Paimon.
Now that we've decided, let's make it happen. It's done! Paimon has to say, Kai Paimon might even rival real Paimon in terms of cuteness. Now we just have to attach the string, right?
All right, gather around, everyone.
You can place it in your domain.
Oh, Shenyun's calling us.
That's cool.
Let one take a look.
Oh my god, it's so cute.
Ganyu and Shenhe made a scissor-tailed swallow. It's so pretty. Yep. The coloring makes it look a lot like Master.
These are cute. They're really cute renders.
Splitting too like that, it might even be a spitting image. If you look closely, there are a few spots where the colors go outside the lines. Did you doze off while painting it, Ganyu?
No.
I did the painting. I stared at the paper for quite some time, but I simply could not recall the coloring of any bird. Except Master. Or should I say that I'm too familiar with her crane form? Even when she stands before us in human form, all I can see is blue and white.
Oh. Well, now that you mention it, Paimon can see it too.
Exactly. So I simply closed my eyes and painted from memory.
That's
no
insane.
way. You can paint with your eyes closed? Wow. The disciples of Adepti really are something.
You are most filial, Shenhe. One
Filial.
is flattered by the likeness.
I've never heard that word a day in my life.
The Swanee that Gaming and Shuyu made looks very majestic. I'm sure it'll look even more impressive as it soars through the sky.
The eyes and ears glow in the dark, so you're sure to see it at night. Your golden finch is cute too, Yao Yao. It's all thanks to Auntie Cloud Retainer's guidance.
What about your kite, Traveler?
Ta-da! Here it is!
That's pretty
Very
good.
Paimon-like indeed.
Why do you say that, Shenhe?
That one time the Traveler suspected that a piece of meat was missing from their bowl, that was the exact expression on your face.
Is that something that happened?
Is that the Jade Chamber?
Oh?
Not again.
Who dares attempt such a flagrant display of impropriety by releasing a kite into one's territory without one's permission? Oh, and to do so by making use of this crude piece of mortal machinery.
He's pissed.
One simply must know who it is that possesses such impertinence. Continue attaching the strings, everyone. One will be but a moment.
Cloud Retainer? Traveler, Paimon, could I trouble you to go after Cloud Retainer?
Oh, come on. Why me?
Master's going to be okay, right?
I'm more worried about the person who released the kite.
Oh, God.
There's wind up ahead. Looks like we can glide over.
But you can put it in your domain. That's cute.
It's right there.
This Fontanian device of mechanical motion is quite curious indeed.
Now is hardly an opportune time for your musings. Someone among us was not sufficiently attentive, and now the kite has vanished.
Calm yourself. Do you have any recollection of its last location?
One believes it drifted in the direction of Mount Outsong.
Drifted?
Perhaps it is mere happenstance, but one feels a certain sense of dread at the thought.
Oh, God.
Your concern is misplaced, sure.
No, wait, that's funny.
Cloud Retainer is either in the city looking after her disciples, or secluded in her abode attending to her research. She will not notice that kite. On the subject of said kite, however, one simply must remark on the genius of its windless lift technology. One cannot help but surmise that its ingenuity rivals that of Cloud Retainer's creations.
Oh God, they're talking shit
Still
too.
thy tongue. If Cloud Retainer were to hear you profess such a thing, we can both say farewell to any further use of the Supreme Cuisine Machine.
One presumes that this kite belongs to you.
Ah, shit.
Regard the situation with which we are now confronted. This is all your fault.
One's fault?
Can...
One seems to recall that releasing
they have
the kite
telepathy?
was no solitary endeavor. Say something, Mountain Shaper. Surely you can think of something to appease her.
Further explanation shall only fan the flames of her wrath. It would be better to stay silent and retire at the earliest opportunity.
We can hardly avoid her forever. That may suffice during Lantern Rite. But what about the Moon Chase Festival? Sooner or later, she will discover our true identity.
Hello?
Go retrieve the kite.
Absolutely not. You retrieve it.
That is not our kite.
Nice, man.
Oh, so an adeptus such as oneself is mistaken then?
Oh no.
Ah, you're an Adeptus? Please forgive us for any impropriety.
Bro, what is this comedy
I truly
skit?
possess no inkling of who could have released a kite into your esteemed domain. Pray, who could be responsible for such wanton behavior?
Verily, verily, we were but delighting in the surrounding scenery. This locale is home to such exquisite... mint!
Mint!
Well, and if that's all, then we'll just be on our way.
This is very subtle.
We finally caught up. You sure do fly fast in your illuminated bird form, Shinyan. Mooncarver? Mountain Shaper?
Oh, fuck.
What are you doing here?
You?
Okay, now Paimon's getting a weird vibe. Did she say something wrong?
It is of no consequence. Long has one seen through their disguises. One
They
was
really did
simply
get caught talking
curious as
shit.
to how
That's
long
tragic.
they would keep up the act.
Then you are not angry?
How could one feel anger at the sight of two old friends enjoying themselves?
This feels
One
dangerous.
is also well aware of how enticing these city novelties can be.
We were simply consumed by a fit of festive spirit. Seldom do we get the opportunity to partake in the delights of the times. However, we are far from being as adept as you in matters that require a deftness of hand. No worthy kite could be born of our own making. Thus, we could only take the convenient route, so to speak.
Your prowess in mechanics is unparalleled, Cloud Retainer. You wield the wind and waves themselves.
I think they're safe.
Your singular
The gassing
talent
is
stands
exquisite.
unmatched across the land. Of this, we are well aware.
One has guests to attend to. We will have to convene again some other time. Traveler, Paimon, do try to keep up.
Oh, shit.
We're leaving already? All this flying from place to place is wearing Paimon out.
Oh, shit, oh, shit, oh, shit, oh, shit. Oh, wait.
It seems that one's concern was misplaced after all.
Then, should we continue flying the kite?
A splendid suggestion, but it would be advisable to change locations.
Yeah, that's
Perhaps
fair.
your mountain would suffice? It is more than spacious enough.
A fine idea. A fine idea indeed.
Oh, I'm glad that was solved. Where do I go? They didn't even give me a way back.
Obey!
Flower.
They're back.
We're so back.
Paimon's pooped. Hi. Why are there only 2 of you left?
After you left, Yao Yao and Shu Yu tired themselves out playing with their kites. Gao Ming offered to escort them home.
Before he left, he said something that I don't quite understand.
Oh? What did he say?
He said, a kite is always tied down no matter how far it flies or how high it soars. Its tether prevents it from ever truly flying free.
Calming, it's
he
a
looked
kite.
quite dejected as he said this.
Now that you mention it, Gao Ming did seem to have a rather strange attitude towards kites.
He sees himself reflected in a kite? Are you kidding me?
reflection of himself. If I were a kite, I would cherish that tether as a symbol of kinship and the bonds that tie us and...
Shenhe?
It may be an exceedingly slim and distant connection, but lose it, and you lose that which links you to home.
Kite symbolism is fucking me up. There's so
As a
much.
reflection of himself, then I fear I understand his words even less.
Well, people often have different points of view depending on their mindset and experiences, right? It's actually quite normal.
Just like some people can eat spicy food, but others won't go anywhere near it?
Yeah, she's got it.
Exactly. That's why tolerance and understanding are as important as they are.
Tolerance and understanding? What brought about this conversation? Did one miss something?
We were just chatting. You don't have to butt in on every little thing, you know.
Come on, shush.
Where were you anyway?
One was merely doing a bit of cooking. Night fast approaches. If you are otherwise unoccupied, one would entreat you to stay and eat before you depart.
Oh, it's been so long since I've had the chance to enjoy your cooking, Cloud Retainer.
Worry not. One has prepared a variety of meat and vegetable dishes. One is more than familiar with everyone's culinary proclivities.
Hey! Paimon's hungry
No food for
too!
Paimon.
It's not like the dim sum and grilled fish could keep her full the whole day, you know?
Shenhe, Ganyu, come with me.
Whoa, what's with all the secrecy? You're not trying to play favorites, are you? If you're ready to serve the food, we can help too.
I love the vibes of this event, dude. Every year. Good vibes. Where am I?
Manifest!
Okay.
This is...
Ah! Look at them.
Oh, I can feel the wind brushing against my legs.
Okay.
This is a bit embarrassing. Is the headpiece secure? I should have asked Cloud Retainer to check before I stepped outside.
Andrew, we gotta sell these
How do
skins,
they
alright?
look?
Look great.
She asked them just like that?
You look great.
You look pretty too, Ganyu. Oh, how
God
should
bless.
Paimon put it?
Hoyo.
You both look so elegant and refined. Those
Sell them
outfits
skins,
really
baby.
suit you both.
Given that one employed the services of the best tailor in all of Liyue, one would expect nothing less.
I better be getting a Zhongli
What
skin.
colors have you been partial to lately, Shenhe and Ganyu?
Lately? Why is Cloud Retainer suddenly asking about what colors we like?
I like black.
One is gratified to
The
see
real-
one's disciple has inherited one's own tastes.
What the fuck?
The color black doesn't get dirty easily. A virtue I've come to value recently.
And you, Ganyu?
That's not true.
I favor blue and black.
And the material is sufficiently comfortable. Yes?
I'm not okay.
Yes, very. I simply cannot thank you enough,
God,
Cloud
I love
Retainer,
Ganyu so much.
for
It's
this
fucked up.
gift.
I'm gonna
and the
lose so
kite,
much
too.
money.
Thank you, Master.
One is content, as long as you are pleased with the gift. One hopes these garments will see much use.
My money. Bro.
Seems like your supreme cuisine machine is just getting better and better, Xianyun.
I feel pushing you on. I'm gonna lose so much money.
The shell's deliciously crunchy, and the meat inside is so succulent and sweet. Paimon can't stop eating. It's a good thing Gaming isn't here, or Paimon would have to duel him for the food. You know, with chopsticks.
You trounce
He
him.
traveled all this way on account of the kite-making workshop, and he spent the whole afternoon looking after Shuyu. One was hoping to treat him to a meal. Oh well.
She's so nice now.
One will just have to extend one's thanks in person.
It's rare for someone to make such a good impression on you, Cloud Retainer.
One has high standards. He appears to be a young man of much merit, and one is not the type who would see such potential squandered.
It appears that he wishes to break free from the kite string that tethers him.
Kite
Okay.
string?
I'm so sick of the kite.
Strange metaphors you speak in, Shenhe.
See?
Ever since you returned
spitting.
from one mean restaurant, your turns of phrase render one at quite the loss.
Where do we even begin? Oh, do you know about the conflict between Gaming and his dad, Xianyun?
I don't think that's our business to be
One
bringing
has
up
only
here.
heard that the two are not on good terms.
He
Ah,
ran
cheese
away
man.
from home and hasn't been back since.
Dima.
Oh?
Ran away, you say? Huh. One believes we would all benefit from a more thorough retelling. Start from the beginning.
Cheese man.
Oh, okay. Paimon just hopes he won't mind.
It's too late, Paimon. It's too late. The damage is
What?
done.
This shall not do. Lantern Rite fast approaches. We must make haste. As one was contacting various tailors around Liyue, one could not help but be reminded of Menogias. He possessed a singular talent for clothing design. He had an exquisite eye, not just for fabric selection and color pairing, but also for what accessories could best accentuate a garment's overall styling. At a gathering of Adepti, Bonanis once complained in secret to some
Shalor.
of the ladies in attendance that the skirt Menogias made for her was too long and impractical, lamenting that it would only hinder her in battle. However, when one asked Menogias his opinion, he remarked that the train of the skirt would serve to enhance her adeptal countenance by exemplifying a certain elegance. Menogias was that type of person. When it came to topics relating to garments and accessories, not even Rex Lapis could best his stubbornness. And later... one seems to have strayed off topic. One means to say that Lantern Rite should be a day of reunion. It is a time to address problems before they turn into regrets.
Where's my baby?
Fate is fickle. The cruel reality of this world is that suffering and misfortune can befall any of us without design or reason. If there is a chance for young people to remain insulated from this reality, one should do one's utmost to make it so.
That's nice and all, but...
Do you have any ideas, Cloud Retainer?
Perhaps adeptal arts could be of use.
Oh boy.
No. Mechanics, perhaps. One fails to see its use in a situation such as this.
Is there anything I can do to help?
So pretty.
Combining our efforts is a fine idea indeed. Aha! One has an idea. How about this? Does that make sense to everyone?
Yup, got it. Good work, everyone.
Oh, Paimon really hopes this works.
Handshakes
One's
all around.
designs never fail. Now then, I counsel rest for all, and to make the necessary preparations. One shall see you in 2 days.
They're insane for making a Ganyu Shenhe skin and then not putting them on any of the banners. That's fucked up. 8 p.m. 2 days later. This is the last one, right? For this little batch of quests? Oh, I didn't tweet out this stream. That's fine. Twitter's overrated. Nice.
It's time to carry out the plan!
Carry it out.
Let's go find Gaming! Hope everything goes well.
Oh shit, we got 2 more. Okay, okay. Slow but steady. We're moving.
Next on the agenda.
Hi, Gaming! Paimon sees you've certainly gotten an early start this morning. Playing games already, are we? Who won this time? You the one buying dim sum again?
Hey, when you put it like that, it makes it sound like I'm always the one losing.
Ah, perfect, you're all here. There's an important commission I need your help with.
All right, I've got the time. Where are the goods?
It's not just goods this time. I need you to escort a tea merchant and their wares from Chapter.
Sure.
Got it.
What's this merchant's address?
Well, here.
If the client's that important,
What
then
the-
this
why?
must be a very crucial, very pressing commission, right?
What?
Of course, the sooner you complete it, the
That's
better.
insane.
I would advise you to depart as soon as possible.
All right, don't work too hard now, Longjo. We'll set off then.
He has daddy issues. Oh, that's so cool. What the? Okay.
You're a bit quiet today, Gaming. Oh, do you want Paimon to tell a story?
We're almost there. I'll take a rain check on that.
He's so sad.
Perhaps whoever left these behind was also fulfilling a contract.
No, Paimon, we don't.
Hello, you must be the tea merchant heading to Liyue Harbor. We're here to escort you.
Damn.
Dad?
Jesus.
Oh, so you're Gaming's father. It's nice to meet you. Just leave this delivery to him. Trust Paimon, he's got this in the bag. Gaming is super good at what he does.
Oh god.
Everyone at the Secure Transport Agency says as much. Even the Ministry of Civil Affairs has nothing but good things to say about him.
Seems like you've made some sort of name for yourself at least.
The goods are all in order?
Yes, they're all here.
Then let's get going.
A very important client has asked for you by name. You kinda have to come with us. Paimon doesn't know how we would explain ourselves if you just didn't show up. you'd be missing out on a huge money-making opportunity.
No, wait, now
I
Paimon's
see.
cooking.
I suppose I will have to trouble you all to escort me, then. Let's go.
And just a load of fun today. God, Zhao, please save us. Zhao. He's here. Show me the boy.
We've been walking for so long. Is anyone tired? How about we stop it?
Alright, well, we're walking away from where Zhao would be.
I'm fine.
Gaming, don't you usually have some delicious snacks on you? Come on, bring them out so we can share them.
I'm fine. Thank you.
But the winter melon cake he gave us last time was so delicious. Have you ever tried it before, Mr. Ip?
Paimon. This place looks nice and open. Why don't you all rest here for a second?
Huh? What about you? You're not going to join us?
I'm not tired. I'll keep watch.
Oh, but...
Just let him go.
And really in high spirits for this one.
We'll just share amongst ourselves then. Did you know, Uncle Ip, that the flavor of these cakes changes depending on...
Halt! Who goes there?
Where did you get that?
It appears that one's movements were overly conspicuous.
Oh, this is the plan?
Enough of your musings. Focus. Focus on the matter at hand. Present your exquisite ornaments at once.
Come on.
Indeed. Bring them forth readily and without protest.
Ah! What do we do?
What do you mean, not you two?
It seems as if these two are acting alone. It won't be difficult to subdue them, but they might have something else waiting in store for Dad. The best way to keep him safe is... leave this to me. I'll handle them.
Oh,
Traveler
boy.
Paimon, take my dad and the goods away from here.
No, Gaming. It's too dangerous.
This is what I do.
Subtle.
A thorny foe indeed. Let us depart and seek a target softer in blows and disposition.
What?
Don't think I'm gonna let you off so easily.
Away. Let us away.
What the fuck?
Coming!
Don't worry, he's a great fighter.
They're just gone.
Paimon's even seen him take down a dozen or so treasure hoarders all by himself.
But Gaming, if he had just stayed by my side and learned the family trade,
Come on,
he
man.
wouldn't have to put himself in such dangerous situations.
We just have to trust him. Let's go on ahead. We'd best get away from here, in case there are other bandits in the area waiting in ambush.
It's like a Disney movie. Oh boy.
All is going to plan.
For free.
Okay, we should be good to stop here. Yongli?
Oh.
No, what is he doing here?
Hey, yo. He has a kite.
Good
Oh
sir,
my god,
please
it's a
listen
hoot
to
down
me.
kite.
Reel in
Oh
your
my
line
god, it's a
and
hoot
leave
down
this place
ghost
as
kite. It's so
quickly as you
cute. Help.
can. There are bandits in the area.
Bandits? Acting in broad daylight?
Oh no. I can't, dude. The kite fucked me up. It's so cute.
Ah, I see.
Do you?
It appears many people are catching a chill as of late. If your throat is bothering you, Paimon, perhaps some tea and rest are in order.
Nope, no need. Paimon's
Do you really?
just had some cake stuck in...
If there are indeed bandits in the area, then we should inform the Millilith at once. Oh? Well, if that's the case, such matters are best left to those with the necessary expertise, wouldn't you agree?
I suppose you're right. If ordinary people like us got involved, we would only cause more trouble.
Come on, man. Come on.
Since we find ourselves otherwise unoccupied in this
like
beautiful
us.
area, why don't we find a quiet place to relax while we wait for good news?
That would be lovely.
Oh my god, he's such an old man. Where's the Hutao kite, bro? That shit was fire.
So, Uncle Ip does have a reason to be worried. After all, Gaming, the guard we mentioned, is his son.
Gaming. The name sounds somewhat familiar. Ah, yes. That is the name of the Usho dancer who has been performing around Liyue Harbor recently, is it not?
Oh, have you seen him perform?
Indeed. I cannot help but admire his skill. He truly encapsulates the spirit of the Suani. Usho dancing has become more well known in Liyue Harbor recently. However, although performers are seeing budding success,
going on in this
they
show?
have no
Why does
doubt
he
had
look
to
so
face many
short?
hurdles along the way. One's not so easily understood by spectators such as ourselves. If you ask me, what truly deserves admiration is
Listen to the
perseverance
good
in the
dad.
face of adversity. That is a rare attribute indeed. I have heard many of my acquaintances praise Gaming for his kind, selfless, and courageous disposition. To have a child so accomplished and upright, you must be a very proud parent indeed, Uncle Ip.
Yeah, the perspective was very off. You're two?
Seems like Zhongli has decided to skip the formalities.
Well, he's a hard worker. Yes.
Your fucking
You should be
face.
sure to tell him you think that when he gets back.
Your son is young yet. It's normal for someone his age to be a bit hot-headed. It's understandable
Teenagers.
to find talking about such things in person difficult. If there's a particular sentiment you wish to convey, perhaps we could pass it along for you.
No. It wouldn't be right to ask that of you. This thing between us has festered for many years now.
He's talking about Zhao at the same
In truth,
time.
there are some things that simply aren't easy for us to talk through. I've been in the tea business for most of my life, and I always hoped my child would do the same. Otherwise, how would he support himself? Over the past few years, I heard how well he was doing for himself as a guard. How his work was taking him to farther and farther off places. I also heard that he never gave up on wushou dancing. It made me happy. But I was also worried. When you're young,
The adaptive fog is
all
looking
that
nice.
physically taxing work and manual labor. What young person isn't capable of making a living that way? Every time I get to thinking like that, I cannot help but be reinforced in the belief that I was right. That I was right not to give in. I often regret introducing him to wushou dancing.
Something about
as
it
a
looks
kid.
clean. Humu.
If I had known how things would turn out, I would have never taken him to see those performances in the first place.
It is only natural for a parent to strive to send their child down the right path. No one would begrudge you that sentiment, Uncle Ip. You need not worry.
You seem quite young, Mr. Zhongli.
Yeah, he's
Yet
quite young.
You speak with such wisdom. Perhaps I have misjudged your age.
Your words are too kind. Truth be told, one of my old friends has several grown daughters. Rather than fretting about their future, however, she prefers to let them find their own way.
That's a very
She is
funny
more
way to refer
easygoing
to
than I could
Cloud
ever
Retainer.
be. I fear I lack such an open mind. I meant to say earlier, there is no need to be so polite. Feel free to call me by my name, Ipdak.
Sure.
So, do you also think I fret too much, Mr. Zhongli?
That's not
He's a
exactly what I was
little bit.
hoping to convey. Only a fool would ask a parent not to worry about their child. But think of it this way. Raising a child is not unlike flying a kite. Hold the string too tight,
A lot of
and it
kite
can no longer
metaphors for this
soar.
year.
As my friend
They're all
once
over the
said,
place.
if your children are aiming for the stars, clipping their wings will only cause them to come crashing down. You need to let out the line for a kite to soar.
It seems I was too stuck in my ways.
You need not reproach your heart for caring. You simply need to loosen your hold a little. Indeed, with such a big heart, why not allocate the time you usually spend worrying about Gaming to the pursuit of other things? Like going for a stroll.
Zhongli's about to show
or
up, solve
taking
the
in
whole problem, and leave, not explain
You
anything.
never know what surprises could be in store. Things can change in the blink of an eye.
The blink of an eye, you say? Do things change so quickly?
Children grow up in quite the same way, do they not? Day after day, year after year, sometimes in the blink of an eye, but always when you least expect it. As a father, I'm sure you know that
Which is the
best.
way of the Geo Archon.
Yes, you can say that again. One second, Gaming was a kid. The next thing I knew, he was ready to fly the nest.
Zhongli certainly has a way with words.
Humu. He's back.
Oh, Gaming is back. Hey, Gaming, we're over here.
Dad, Traveler, Paimon. Good, you're all here. Oh, and Mr. Zhongli from the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor? You're here too?
From the funeral parlor. What
fated
the fuck are
meeting
you doing
indeed.
here?
We were just enjoying some pleasant conversation.
Is everything resolved?
I can't get over that he had a little Hu Tao ghost
could say
kite.
that.
What does that mean?
You just imagine she
Traveler,
gave him the
Paimon,
kite.
come with me.
That's fucked
I need
up.
to
It's
talk
so
to you.
cute.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy.
I'll come right out and say it. Those two bandits, you sent them, didn't you?
No. Can't prove anything.
So, that's how we're starting off?
Can't look me in the eye.
No.
huh?
Why did I
Guess I'm
do
right
that? Why would I do that?
Okay, but how did you know?
Crazy
At
even.
first, their mannerisms seemed a bit stilted. But once I got close, it was obvious that they possessed great skills. I was right on their tail, and it should have taken only a few steps to catch up to them, yet somehow, I was never able to close that distance. People with that level of skill would have gone about things differently from the start, like sneaking up on us while we were distracted. Unless, of course, their real motive was to lure me away from the group all along.
Wow, you're pretty quick on the uptake.
Nope. No idea what you're
I
talking
just have
about.
a lot of experience. I've dealt with many a ruthless bandit in my time, but I've never seen ones like them. In the end, I told them they would make good guards if they ever wanted to get back on the straight and narrow, and that they could hang out with me in Liyue Harbor anytime.
You ever consider you might be a little too good at making friends?
I'm guessing you guys were trying to help resolve things between my dad and me?
Look at them back there. Like they're best friends now.
I appreciate it, I really do. But this conflict between us has been going on for a long time. Even if those two were real bandits, and I was able to subdue them and show him what I was capable of, it wouldn't change anything. You've seen the way he talks to me.
Bro, what a teenager.
It's not like that at all! Your dad really cares about you. You should see the way he
It's
talks
insane.
about you when you're not around. Zhongli was talking things through with him, and he nearly agreed to let it go. You don't believe us?
He won't let it go. He can say as much as he wants to other people, but he won't talk to me. I'm certain of it.
You told us you wanted to prove yourself to your dad. Why don't you tell him about all the hard work you've done these past few years?
Will that even do anything? I'm not sure talking is enough.
You won't know unless you try. Just like how you won't know if something is delicious unless you taste it. Listen to us. It's time to put these people skills to good use. You can make friends with anyone, so why not your dad?
I'll do my best.
You are very knowledgeable, Mr. Zhongli. I'm impressed. Despite my being in the tea industry for several decades, it seems I still have much to learn about the art of tea tasting.
You flatter me. It was nothing but a few humble musings.
How much tea have you drank since we've been gone?
Ipdak and I have found many a common interest. Our friendship, much like a cup of tea, seems to grow stronger the longer it has to steep.
Well said, Mr. Zhongli. Gaming, Mr. Zhongli is very knowledgeable. You should
I'm
take
not
the
that smart. I
opportunity
just
to
know
learn
things.
from people like him when you're in the city.
Huh? Oh, of course.
You're good, Ant. We're chilling.
Zhongli?
I have very much enjoyed our conversation, Ipdak, but I,
Get the fuck out.
unfortunately, have some unfinished funeral parlor business to attend to.
Oh, I hope I didn't keep you. My apologies for taking up so much of your time, Mr. Zhongli. No need to stay on my account. When you're less busy, let's find a time to meet. I'll treat you to dim sum.
It would be an honor.
There he goes. Geo Archon.
We'll see you off, Zhongli. You two have a nice chat, alright?
Oh boy. Solving daddy issues. We have to talk to Zhongli. Go, 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 go. No.
Thanks for helping us talk things through with Uncle Ip. Good thing you were able to pick up on what we were putting down.
I have been around the both of you for some time now. You could say I have a certain level of expertise in that regard.
That's pretty funny.
As for my role in the conversation, think nothing of it. I hardly did anything noteworthy.
Solves problem. Leaves.
Do you? Why did you have us walk all this way? Paimon thought we just had to go far enough to be out of earshot.
A friend approaches.
Oh.
Hello.
Yo!
So, you're here too?
Hello.
I've been here the whole time.
What?
The ghostly kite. Could that elusive Director Hu be coming to Wangshu Inn once again?
He thought it
What is
was
she doing
Hu Tao.
I suppose it matters not. Given her relationship with Rex, well, Zhongli, I might as well go pay my respects.
He thought it was Hu Tao. Oh my god.
It's you. I thought you were Director Hu.
Ah, your arrival is most fortuitous. Do you want to try out this new gadget?
It is what the children call a
The
kite.
addition of the power source makes the takeoff more stable. It's just that...
He seems quite immersed in the study of this device.
I fear it's almost too stable. It completely negates the pleasure of seeing one's kite sway with the wind. It's a bit of a shame. In truth, I'm here
What an old
because
man.
Director Hu dispatched me to purchase some items in preparation for Lantern Rite.
Bro, she is
see.
such a good boss.
Much like she does every year. Much like she'll do next year, I would imagine. Am I wrong? Or has she once again sent you out to buy, what is it, sesame oil or something?
While we're on the subject, I do wonder
Zhao
why
is
she
small.
is
I
so
think Zhao is
obsessed
just
with
tiny.
using sesame oil in the preparation of mixed vegetable dishes for Lantern Rite. A recommendation from Xiangling, perhaps. What do you think, Xiao?
I've only met Director Hu a few times. I'm hardly the best person to ask.
I don't know about that.
Ah, and
Oh
is
yeah,
that
look at
not a
this.
sign that
Yeah,
you
it's
should
how they're
visit
messing with
Wangsheng
perspective in a
Funeral
way.
Parlor more often? It wouldn't hurt to grace the parlor with your presence now and again, when you are otherwise unoccupied.
You can see it
This one
because
here
Zhao
is
is
a
so
traditional
short.
kite, one without any equipped mechanical device. Director Hu tasked me with studying the differences between the two to determine which one is of greater merit. Many hands make light work. Perhaps you could test out the other kite for me?
This is so good. It's so good.
All right. I have made my comparisons.
All right, let's
if
hear.
Speed is what you're after, the mechanical kite is the better choice.
Wonderful. I shall pass that information along to Director Hu. I'll leave these 2 kites with you. Perhaps you can find a few friends with which to partake in the activity. You might find it to be an enjoyable use of your time.
Oh, it's so good.
Wait. Who enjoys kite flying?
Well, I would imagine someone of your talent and wisdom is more than capable of finding out.
So, you were testing out the kites for Hu Tao and even roped Xiao?
Us, me. Let me fly kite with boy.
Was, awkward.
I would hardly say I roped Xiao into anything. I simply sought the help of a friend.
Aww.
Besides, we did the testing together.
Can you believe Hu Tao put these 2 to
Like
work?
our pool of competitors is growing.
The conqueror of demons and the god of Geo. Hu Tao just puts them to work on command.
Do you like kite flying, Xiao?
I suppose I neither like nor dislike it. Although,
You like he
watching a
popped in,
kite
just said
gradually
hello.
ascend into the sky does bring me a certain peace of mind. Perhaps they're a bit like Xiao lanterns in that way.
Kite flying is also a pleasant form of relaxation.
Have you ever thought about
We have to let
making
a
kite
Zhao Lantern fly.
Cloud Retainer taught us how. We can teach you if you want.
There's no need. Menogius was the only Yaksha among us who had an interest in matters of ornamentation and design. When Lantern Rite is over, come find me near Pervasi's temple if you have the time.
Absolutely. There's no there's no doubt. It's an
getting late.
absolutely.
I should go inform Director Hu of our findings.
How's she been, by the way? Be sure to say hi to her for us.
The last time I spoke to her, she mentioned that she would be visiting Chaoying Village in a few days. If you have the time, perhaps you could also make the trip. If you happen to run into her, you can pass along your regards in person.
We'll keep that in mind.
You.
Take care, Zhongli. See you later.
See you next time.
You're telling me I can finish this quest and he won't be there? Oh god, I forgot about the family issues. No, I lied. Okay. So we'll finish this quest and we'll go look for the boy.
You can go first.
Find out where
I
he
don't
is,
have
though,
anything
Edge.
to
Find
say.
a tweet. Find something to make
Then
it
I'll
easier
go.
to find him.
I still don't want to leave Liyue Harbor.
Oh.
He cooks.
I can't say I support that decision, but
I'm sure it's like the NPCs that
let
are
me
lying
finish
around.
before you get all worked
Zhao's probably one of them.
Sit, Shenhe, sit. You must
What?
be tired from your journey. Shall I pour you a cup of tea, or would you prefer something else to drink?
You have
No
the
need.
location?
I'm
Well
not
done, well done.
tired.
Send it in the Discord and we will go after this quest.
They're gone, Master.
Perfect. The time is nigh for us to make an appearance. Do you remember the plan one recounted to you?
Yes, Master. We aim to give them a demonstration of familial love.
Oh boy. Oh good.
So I'll have whatever you are having.
All right.
What are Auntie Xianyun and Shenhe doing here? Just how many people are involved in this scheme? I suppose all I can do is just take a seat and see what happens.
Perfect. I just so happen to have bought some
I think
Songlo
it's now.
tea
I think it's
recently.
after the quest.
It's
That's usually
quite
how
the
it works.
delectable variety. Or it would be if one has not been forced to drink it every day in the hopes of whittling down one's considerable stash. One has more than had one's fill already. Oh, forget it. Such thoughts detract from the present need to keep up the conversation. Has work been busy during the holiday season? Do you need my help with anything?
Drunk guests can sometimes cause trouble, but I deal with them as you taught me, by pinning their heads against the table.
Jesus Christ.
Are Auntie
I gotta go
Xianyun
drinking.
and Shenhe serious right now?
Oh dear. While one was busy orchestrating this act, one seems to have forgotten about Shenhe's various eccentricities. What I meant to ask was, have you made any new friends? We live so far from each
It's
other.
literally right
it would
after
be a
the final
great
cutscene?
comfort
Okay.
to me to know
We'll do
you are
that.
surrounded by good companions.
You already know of my past circumstances.
Oh, great. Shannon sucks at this.
Recently,
Why did you
I've been
not choose
conversing with
Ganyu?
Guoba in the kitchen at night. Guoba can't talk, but his companionship is a comfort.
The poor child. Her one friend can't even talk.
Bro, no. Bro, come on.
Maybe Gaming is not doing so bad after all. Perhaps I've been too hard on him.
It's working.
Let's move on, shall we? Do you
Why
have any
would we
plans
not use Ganyu
today,
for this?
Shenhe? How about we do something fun?
That sounds about right. Take her to do something fun, and perhaps she'll loosen up a bit.
Like we used to do when we would carry stones up and down the mountain from dawn until dusk, picking herbs to eat for dinner along the way. If that is what you ask of me, then that is what I shall do.
Oh, good God, it should have been Ganyu.
Dad, here, have some tea. Or no, wait, let's not have any just yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I simply can't listen to that any longer. Gaming, I'd like to finish what I was trying to say before. I don't support your decision to stay in Liyue Harbor, because living there is too hard on you. If you come home, there will be people to help you. I'm not saying we have to live under the same roof. I know our personalities are too similar to avoid butting heads. But you'll have your entire family around you. Your aunts, uncles, they'll all do whatever they can to help. You could get a less taxing job, and we could grab dim sum together from time to time.
Huh. I didn't know dim sum was such an important affair, Master.
Come on.
Just think about it, okay? You don't have to decide now.
Oh, this quest is fire.
Really has changed a lot. He would never have said these things to me before. But
She shushed Shenhe.
Thank you, Dad.
It's been long enough, don't you think? Oh, Paimon sure hopes they've made up by now. Oh, they're drinking tea in silence. That's not a good sign. Did Xianyun's plan not work after all? Hey you two! Paimon's sorry we were gone for so long. We got to chatting with some friends and didn't realize how much time had passed.
Perfect timing, actually. We seem to be just about done here.
Yep, let's go. I'll get the bags.
Well, shit.
Gaming has grown a lot taller, hasn't he?
Why is he looks massive. No, they're fucking up perspective somewhere in this. You two suck at this. Anyway.
Master, did I say something wrong earlier? I tried to go along with your questions, but when I saw how you and that man reacted, I started to wonder.
Not at all. Certain unforeseen variables may have presented themselves along the way, but the outcome proved favorable. The plan was a success.
Yep, you guys did
Then
it.
I helped?
Naturally. Your purity of spirit is one of your greatest strengths, Shenhe. You need not change who you are.
She's such a mom. On you. No.
You must be Mr. Ip! Thank you for coming all this way. My name is Charlotte, and I'm a reporter from Fontaine. You can find me writing for the Steambird. I invited you here not just to purchase your fine tea, but also with the hope that you might be willing to sit down for a short interview. What do you say?
An interview? To advertise my teas?
I suppose you could think of it that way. We Fontanians are big tea drinkers too.
The Fontaine
French.
Market. Then I'll need some time to adequately prepare. Perhaps we could sit down and discuss the questions you intend to ask in advance.
You can't do that. Don't do that.
Of course! Please follow me.
Is this person also involved in your plan?
What do you think?
And here I thought I had lots of connections. I suppose I've been humbled. You sure know all kinds of cool and important people.
Over here! Yoo-hoo! Over here!
Huh? What? Auntie Shenyun?
She probably wants to talk about the next phase of the plan. Let's go while your dad is still distracted.
Yeah, man.
Next on the agenda. No touching!
I take it that all is going well?
I'm great.
Don't worry, Shenyun. Everything is going according to plan.
I knew it. I knew that was all an act earlier. Auntie Shenyun is really something. She was so determined to help me. She didn't even care about making herself and Shanka appear foolish in front of my family. She truly knows how to look out for others. I still have a lot to learn.
As for the next step...
Oh no!
There's more!
What's wrong, Gaming?
Don't tell me you're the ones footing the bill for all that tea. I can't let you do that.
Fret not. Reimbursements will be made.
Exactly. Think of it more as an investment, as Ningguang would say.
What does that mean? Who's paying for
Together
it?
the Mora so that Charlotte could place the order. She's gonna bring it back to the Steambird as a gift, as well as a sample of the regional specialty. Fontanians will probably fall in love with your dad's tea as soon as they lay their eyes on Charlotte's article. And once all the money from the
Business.
new orders begin to roll in, getting our Mora back will be a piece of cake.
Oh, okay. Business-related matters always seem to go over my head, but I refuse to let you all lose more on my behalf. I'll pay you back right now.
We can talk about such matters at a later date. There are more important matters for you to consider at the moment, are there not?
Yes.
Who else? Who's paying for
I've been
tea?
thinking about it the whole way here.
Who's rich?
I have an idea, but I'd hate to cause even more trouble for all of you.
That is for us to decide.
Yeah, we're all friends here. Plus, we wouldn't be here if we didn't want to help, right?
Going to Fontaine?
About this idea of yours.
Okay. So, it's like this.
Isn't Farina broke? Not Farina? Does Nouvelette like tea? Farina does like tea.
Split up and make it happen.
Nouvelette's not. Oh, God.
We need to do those things we talked about, but we also still have the kite flying competition. Since Xiao already tested out those kites for us, why don't we also go buy one of those mechanical thingamabobs or whatever they're called? We can attach it to our kite.
Did you send me? Oh, okay, never mind, never mind. Kite location first. After this
Next on
one
the
ends,
agenda.
we'll go see if Zhao's at the location. I don't think he is, though. I think it's at the end.
We're way behind schedule.
Farina does like tea. Indeed.
Hello again.
Up.
Welcome back. I see you returned from your trip. Thanks to you, my daughter was able to build a kite with her grandmother that very same day. She
Huh?
even wrote a long letter telling me how much she loved it.
Aw.
Oh, you should
That's
really
very
be
cute.
thanking Gaming, not us.
I'll be sure to. And are you here to buy a kite? Please, take your pick.
Oh, we already have a kite. We wanted to buy one of those, device thingies from Fontaine. Do you sell them separately?
Ah, yes. Here you go. Please, take it, free of charge. The directions are in the box. It's not hard to install at all.
Let's go. Free shit.
Doesn't feel right for us to just take it.
Well, nor would it feel right for me to take your Mora. Good luck in the kite flying competition. I'll be rooting for you.
All right, then. Thank you.
This is cute.
It's done. Let's Looks like we finished everything we needed to do. Let's find a good place and put this thing into the sky.
Cutscene. It's too late. It's after. It's fine. It's after.
Chi-Chi, we're almost there.
Oh, oh my god, it's so cute. It's so cute. Oh my god. Do I have her on Geo? Why is she
Come here, allow me.
Oh, they're so cute. I'm gonna die. Holy shit. Look at them.
Huh? Oh, what's going on?
Did something happen?
What's going on?
What should we do? Oh, should we get the Millilith?
Coming.
What's that?
NPCified. Ah. One of your favorite newer characters? They've kind of been banging with the new characters. Chevrolet was great. The twins. The twins and their brother. Genshin! Ah!
Have I taken that many pictures already?
Whoa, whoa!
I need to load more film.
Oh my god, so cute.
Wait, the wind.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh my gosh! Mommy, I want a big kite like that too! Do you see that kite way out in front? It's so beautiful!
What the hell? Oh my god.
Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite!
He's literally his new kid. Cute, very cute.
Paimon almost wanted to join in. You saw that, right, Traveler? Let's go find him.
What a good cutscene. Holy shit.
Over there, talking to his dad.
See Zhao after, please.
I think
I'll head off now, if that's okay?
Thank you, little girl. Do you want us to walk you back?
Thank you, little girl.
No need, no need. Master is waiting for me right over there.
Dad.
All right. We need our yearly date.
I suppose I'll go first this
Oh
time.
my god.
Okay.
Your performance. I've seen many wuxia dances in my time, but I've got to admit, what you pulled off there was breathtaking.
Wow. I never thought I'd live to hear you say that.
You're serious about doing this professionally?
Bro, you're like 15.
Absolutely. I know it'll be difficult, but...
Then it doesn't matter. What I mean to say is, of course it'll be difficult. But if that's your decision, if that's your dream, then it doesn't matter how difficult it is. As long as you put in the work, then any obstacle can be overcome in time. Really, when I was young, I also... Actually, how about we save that story of my past for another time? All I really want to say is, I've changed my mind. And much like this kite, you also deserve to soar to new heights.
Dad.
Son.
Son? Haven't heard that in a while.
I bet you're wondering what's gotten into me saying all this.
Well, a little bit, yeah.
Anyway, I know I've never found the chance to say this before, but... to me, Gaming, you've always been a great kid. Alright, that's everything I've got. Did you have something you wanted to say, or...
Aw. They can hug? We have a hugging animation?
Seeing the two of them
Implement.
talk things through like this really gives Paimon a sense of accomplishment.
Give yourself a pat on the back, Paimon.
Over there.
Give
Your
it
friends
to
are still
us.
waiting for you.
Huh? But you came all this way.
I'll be staying in Liyue Harbor for a bit longer. When you have time, we can grab dim sum together. Your treat, right?
Dad, honestly.
Go.
Let us hug Zhao.
Okay, then I'm off.
Yeah, Gaming, cute kid for sure.
That's quite the smile you've got there, Gaming.
Really?
It's nothing to be embarrassed about.
I'd like to find and thank Auntie Xianyun, as well as everyone else who's helped me out. If everyone has time, maybe we could all get together and go fly a kite.
Woo! Let's go! Alright, let's go find the boy. Wait, hold on. We're doing this. If he's out there now.
There's still a long road ahead.
Alright, where's he at? What you got for me? Ange, I need a location. Where? Oh, are you fucking kidding me? All right. This one. Let's see. Where's our boy? Oh my god, hello.
Traveler.
Yep, that's me. You stopped short of stepping into the city.
Being in the city isn't the only way for me to appreciate the lights and beauty of Lantern Rite. Look. Liyue Harbor lies just beyond this mountain. As long as I stand at this vantage point, I may freely behold the sights of all the kites slowly ascending into the sky.
Oh
For
my
me,
god.
that is enough. I invited you here because there is something I would like to do.
Oh
I
no.
want to release a shell lantern, and I'd like you to be there for it.
He hated them before.
Yes. I apologize for its crude appearance. I have little skill in that regard.
You're doing amazing, sweetie.
You are very kind, as usual. All right. It's time.
I wither away into fucking dust. That was the cutest shit I've ever seen. Oh my god. Ah.
Traveler.
Oh god.
Thank you.
Ah. Oh, that was adorable. Very cute, very cute. We release one more in his honor. There it goes. I'm not well. Alright. Is there any other characters? Oh, I'm gonna assume we're chilling. Man, oh man. Good call, Ange. Good call. Definitely didn't want to miss that. You activate these? Nope. Alright, we got one more part to this quest.
Senua Kiosk, a place to go for classic dishes.
I'm sure there's other... Oh, hi, Charlotte.
Oh, Lantern Rite was simply amazing. I'm not sure I'll be able to sleep tonight. Oh, that? Yeah, interesting story. It was invented by a guy from Fontaine. His name is Ildison. He's always tinkering away at some mechanism or another. He's even asked the Steambird to write about his inventions on more than one occasion. I believe I have a direct quote from him about this particular one. Yes, here it is. The device is powered entirely by mechanical components without the need for any additional energy source. Basically, it's a manually operated cranking device. How high it can fly entirely depends on how much force you can exert. Combining this invention with a kite. What a great idea, right? Oh, my conversation with Mr. Ip went really well. I've already sent the first draft of my article back to the Steambird. It's a piece that contains all the pertinent information
Parker
while
ass
also telling
motherfucker.
a story. I'm quite proud of it. Oh, that reminds me. I should thank everyone who made this possible for me. Especially that spirited lady with those peculiar turns of phrase. Miss Shenyun was her name, right? It was all thanks to your connections and creativity. I would have never thought I'd be able to bring such a special gift back to Fontaine with me. This was my first time experiencing a foreign holiday in person. It was so exciting! The festive atmosphere, the contagious holiday spirit, the profound, storied cultural traditions steeped in symbolism. Oh, I almost forgot. Kuching even gave me a kite with a poem on it that she wrote herself.
What is going on between these two?
Dreams are like paper kites. With them do our hopes take flight. Sailing high above the clouds, they yearn for something more profound. Yet try we may and try we might. A deeper truth waits in plain sight. Though we hang our hopes in skies abound, many joys lie on the ground.
Okay.
I want to include this poem in my special feature on Lantern Rite. I'm sure a lot of people will love it. Yep, and happy Lantern Rite to you.
Cute. Should we give a quick scan for anyone else? Probably up here. Man, Zhao's had a whole ass cutscene. That's crazy. Oil loves the Zhao fans. No shot Hoya would do that. In their Lego display? There was a Lego display. I missed that one. Where's the funeral parlor? I want to see Hu Tao. Oh, here's Gaming.
So you're still a big fan of winter melon cake then?
Huh? Oh, I guess you heard everything Paimon was saying, huh?
Of course. She was talking about you. As your father, how could I not listen? Remember back when you were a kid, and you would sit on my shoulders to watch the Wushu dance. On our way back home, you would beg me to buy you some winter melon cake.
Oh,
We would
so
only
cute.
buy 2 at a time. But before long, we tried the winter melon cake from every vendor that street had to offer. There was also that one time you used your pocket money to treat me. Do you still remember?
Yeah, I remember.
That was the best winter melon cake I ever had.
Let's go back sometime. The shop's still there, and I remember the way.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
Ah! This event's too cute. The shit makes me too happy. Where's Hu Tao? Where is she? Alright. Well, let's keep it moving. It's getting late. No, it's okay. It's okay. The Zhao one was definitely the big one. So I'm glad we got that. The rest are fine. You can watch a YouTube video if you really want to see them. Including me. All right, last one. Wrap up. Well, I got baited. Huh?
We didn't have anything else to do today, right? Why don't we go have a look around? Maybe we'll run into her.
What is happening? I broke my shit. How did I do that? Wait, I'm so confused actually. Okay, it's right. That was just very confusing because it like changed the color of the icon and everything.
The mountain air is so refreshing. It makes Paimon feel like she could float around all day and never get tired.
Cream! Gummies! Fuel fruit!
Okay.
Huh? Did you hear that?
Sunshine! Blue skies! Good vibes!
Right? So Paimon wasn't just hearing things. That voice sounds really familiar. Well, we've got the time. Why don't we go check it out?
Gotcha. So I don't have to change my password. Good. Let's go. Look at them.
Ah, well, if it isn't my dear partners.
Oh, I love her.
I told you that something good was going to happen during our travels today.
It's just your lucky day.
Oh, my bad.
Are you guys also here to catch the festivities? Oh, and that reminds me. Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite to you too.
Girlfriends.
Wait,
Indeed.
if you're here for Lantern Rite, then what are you doing on top of this deserted mountain? And that voice we heard, that was you, right, Navia?
Oh, impressive. You could tell it was me from that far away. You've got good ears.
That or your voice is just really loud.
Well, you know.
Well, of course it is. After all, I'm a boss.
Mad.
Indeed. I suppose it's an asset.
Sure is. Having a loud voice is a handy tool when it comes to communication.
Man, there's a TikTok format in there somewhere.
That wasn't even Paimon's point. Paimon just wants to know why you two were shouting from the top of this deserted mountain. There was something about almonds, maybe? And buell fruit? Ooh, is it some sort of secret code?
No, it's not a code. The words are meaningless.
Perhaps, but the act of shouting was very meaningful indeed.
Ah.
That's just what mountain climbers do, right? After all the hard work it takes to make it to the top, as you stand on the summit looking out at the vast scenery, it's not easy to resist the urge to release those emotions. Exactly. You get me, partner. I was afraid that it would cause a disturbance, so I asked the locals around here, and they said it was fine. Apparently most hikers like to shout when they get to the top, so the locals are used to it by now. So, you see, it's not just me. I guess everyone shouts from the top of a mountain at some point in their life.
Her swift-looking ass.
When you're stressed, don't you ever just get the urge to do something for no reason?
Not really. If I ever get stressed, I just go hunting.
Oh, that's a pretty good way to relieve stress.
What I choose to hunt depends on my mood.
Huh?
Anyway, why don't you two give it a try? Shout anything you want. It's a real stress reliever.
As long as Paimon has clothes on her back and food in her belly, Paimon doesn't think there's any stress that needs relieving.
I prefer to keep things bottled up. Jesus Christ.
Oh, I bet you guys are just too embarrassed to let loose. No need to be shy. Even Farina was shouting from the top of this mountain earlier.
Farina's here, let's go!
Huh? Did Paimon hear that right? Farina's also here? In Chaoyang Village?
Believe in your ears. It is indeed as you heard.
Why did you say it like
Actually,
that?
The reason we
You
climbed
just
this
talk
mountain in the
normally.
first place was also because we heard the sound of shouting.
Yes, We could just about make out someone yelling things like, "Help me!" and "What should I do?" So we hurried up here to check it out. And what do you know? Miss Farina was standing right there, all red in the face. She practically sprinted back down the mountain the minute she saw us.
Ah, that reminds me. I believe what she actually said was, "So help me, I will figure out what I should do about this script."
Let's see.
So, you could actually hear what she was saying? Why didn't you say so earlier? I thought someone was really in trouble.
I figured we would come check out the situation either way. Why not let her keep some privacy?
Oh, seems like you caught Farina in the middle of some stress relief as well. She probably would have never thought. No, she definitely would have never thought she would run into anyone she knew all the way out here.
I think so. We ran into Nervalet on the way here as well, but he was already on his way back, so they probably weren't together.
What? Nervalet was here too?
So many people from Fontaine.
What was he doing here? It couldn't have been for vacation.
I think it just might have been, actually. But apparently he only stayed for half a day before heading back.
Where is
He's a very
he?
busy man.
Neuvillette is not the type to take much time off. Taking even a half day for himself is already a huge step in the right direction.
Didn't Charlotte publish an article on the Liyue tea industry recently? Maybe he was inspired to come buy some tea after reading that article. You know, just like you were.
My situation is completely different. I'm here because I was asked to accompany you. The tea purchase is simply an added bonus of this location.
You Fontainians and your tea drinking.
Oh, it's not for me. I lost a bet with Ridesley, and now I have to buy him something.
You made a bet?
It was just a spur-of-the-moment sort of bet. Ridesley gets really invested in that sort of thing, but he couldn't care less about what he wins in the end. You could give him mint plants that you plucked from the side of the road, and he wouldn't even mind.
If only he was that easygoing when it came to talking business. In any case, I'm pretty sure the tea you bought is this region's specialty. What is it called again? Nervalet even mentioned it earlier. Yes, that's the one.
You didn't really buy 10 boxes, did you?
Please, do I look like someone who would fall for that sort of marketing trap?
She's so real.
That reminds me. You guys said you only came up here because you heard my voice, right? I hope it didn't put you out. You must have had other plans for the day.
Oh, that's right. Hu Tao!
Hu Tao!
A few days ago, we heard that a friend was going to be in Chaoying Village, so we decided to come and see if we could run into her.
Oh dear. We've been chatting for quite some time. I'm
No
sorry
harm
for
done,
keeping you.
partner.
That's good.
Ah!
We should probably head out and look for Hu Tao.
God, I am eating good this event.
No need to stay on our account. We just got up here, so we're gonna stay around for a little longer.
Go and meet your friend. We can meet up in Chaoying Village later.
Oh, they're so cute. Oh my god.
See you later!
What do I have to do to get you to yell from the top of this mountain? Name your price.
You really want to hear it that bad, huh?
Whoa.
I'm just curious is all.
Crazy.
I have a feeling you'll say something amazing.
I will pass. I prefer to let actions speak louder than words.
Cute. Let's go find our boy. Hu Tao. Oh, let's go! Look at them!
Chaoying Village is known for its tea, but you know what else they have with tea? That's right, dim sum! Didn't Gaming say something about dim sum being eaten in the morning? Oh, Paimon wonders if we can still get some at the... Oh, well that's fine too. Paimon doesn't care what... Now, let's see what kind of yummy things we can find around here. Paimon's not seeing things, is he? Is that Farino standing between Zhongli and Hu Tao?
Judging based on the hat. Whose hat? Which one?
Wonder what they're talking about. Zhang
Oh my
knows
god,
a
the
lot of
dog!
stuff. Maybe he's telling Farina about Chaoying Village. Oh, or maybe Hu Tao is trying to rope Farina into being one of her clients.
Want to make a bet?
Hey, this isn't the Fortress of Meropide. But Paimon could be convinced for the right price. Let's say loser buys the winner 3 huge bowls of seafood kanji. Since Zhangli is there, Paimon bets things are pretty tame. It's decided then. Paimon votes for tour guide Zhangli.
Hustler Hu Tao. I would vote for
No
that.
time to waste. Let's go see who's right.
Hydro and Geo Archon. What, did we just scare Hu Tao? Wait, that's money.
Oh, great. Now Paimon's shouting too.
Oh, well, aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
I love her.
Seems like our luck just keeps on growing.
That we were able to meet you both without prior arrangement must mean that this is quite the serendipitous meeting indeed.
Serendipitous, you old fuck.
Oh, so both of you are acquainted with the Traveler and Paimon then?
Looks like someone's learned a thing or two from Zhongli.
I must admit,
amazing. I'm so happy.
a bit surprised to see you here, Traveler. But seeing as you're a hero who's been all over Teyvat, it makes sense that you would be well-traveled and well-connected. Since we have found ourselves in each other's company within this fertile land, allow me to take this opportunity to wish you a happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern, right?
It appears you have been to Fontaine then.
Something like that. Yeah.
Given your proclivity to spread good deeds wherever you go, it's no surprise that you would make the acquaintance of a celebrity as illustrious and celebrated as Miss Farina.
That's quite high praise. What I mean to say is, you flatter me, Mr. Zhongli. Although I've built up a certain following within Fontaine, it is no reflection of strength or wisdom. I stand before you right now as nothing more than an ordinary traveler in search of beautiful scenery and creative inspiration. There is definitely more to Mr. Zhongli than meets the eye. I could tell as much from our conversation earlier.
Oh,
Given
God,
his
man.
breadth of knowledge on both academic and worldly matters, there's no way he hasn't heard about what happened in Fontaine.
She knows.
Just feigning ignorance for my benefit?
She knows.
No. Aya, you're no common
Aya.
tourist. I simply won't have you talk about yourself that way.
Speaking of, she knows.
Also knows.
You
Oh
may
boy,
not
does
have
Hu Tao
heard,
know.
friends, but
Miss Hu Tao.
Miss Farina is now one of my esteemed clients.
On the money, baby. I'm on pay up.
Yep.
Okay, you win. Guess Paimon will have to break into the hidden stash at the bottom of her shoe.
What?
What's this about winning something?
Don't tell me. You two were placing bets on us.
We just saw you guys standing on the side of the road and couldn't
This event is so chill. I'm having a blast.
Oh, I see. That means you, my friend, must have guessed that I was trying to promote my business to Miss Farina.
You know me.
That I do, my friend. What was Paimon's guess then?
Collecting archons like candy.
Showing the newbie around.
Hu Tao knows.
By newbie, you mean me, right?
If that's the case, then Paimon's guess was also correct.
Nope.
Oh,
Don't care.
that's right. Mr. Zhongli was telling me about some great sightseeing spots in the area.
You see? Paimon was right too! Since both of our guesses were right, there can't be a winner or a loser.
Look at her face.
Hey, don't be upset, Traveler. How about this? You buy Paimon a bowl and Paimon will also buy you a bowl. As for the third bowl...
Since I was the subject of the bet, perhaps it should go to me? You know, as a congratulations for the huge deal I just struck.
Sounds good to me, man.
I was just joking. Anyway, I should be the one treating you. The funeral parlor is about to bring in quite the sum after all.
What does that mean?
I almost forgot to ask about the most important question. Did, something happen recently, Farina?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, you know, with you enlisting the services of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor and all.
Oh, well, yes.
Really? Oh no. Paimon is so sorry for your loss. Although Paimon may have not known the person, please accept Paimon's deepest...
Whoa, it's not like that, Paimon.
Huh? But Paimon just thought, since you hired the services of a funeral parlor and all... Hey, it's not that big of a stretch.
Really, Paimon? It's not like you don't know me. Do I look like I know anyone who would ask me to coordinate their funeral?
Yeah, that's fair.
Miss Hu Tao is simply helping prepare some props for my film. Not too long ago, I read a collection of horror stories from Liyue. The content was spectacular. In fact, I still feel the need to sleep with the light on even now. Anyway, that's not the point. Now that Fontaine's biggest star has returned to the stage, I figured it's about time the industry enjoyed a breath of fresh air.
Funny.
Hey, that's pretty good. I'll have to remember that for my ad posters.
That why she has a nightlight.
That makes a lot of sense. So, did you come to Liyue just to enlist the services of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor?
Well, not exactly. My original plan was to just relax and enjoy the sights. But then I ran into Miss Hu Tao and Mr. Zhongli, and well, you know the rest. I suppose it was meant to be.
He is much
It was
calmer.
a fated meeting indeed.
Zhongli sure loves his lofty turns of phrase. But if you ask me, it's all thanks to that man who stopped to ask for directions.
Oh? Who was it?
It's someone you know. Wanna take a guess?
Let's go!
What? How did you guess that on your first try?
Very impressive, my friend. Your guessing game is spot on today.
Utao is always having a blast.
Huh. Paimon never thought Neuvillette would be the type to get lost.
I'm sure he didn't get lost. Even I was able to find my way to this place without any trouble. He was already getting ready to leave by the time I arrived. He just wanted to ask someone about the quickest way to get back to Fontaine.
Yup, that's exactly what he asked. This area is full of mountains and rivers. It's normal to not know the fastest route.
So, were you the one that pointed him in the right direction, Hutao?
Of course. I'm also a guide of sorts, you know. So naturally, I
Huh?
also have a great sense of direction. But speaking of your friend...
She knows. You know she knows.
He doesn't get out much, does he?
Nope. Oh, speaking of, Gwen! Hi!
No wonder. He was stiff as a board and way too polite. I would have never guessed
Hi,
he was here on
Gwen. Welcome
vacation
to the
if you hadn't
stream.
told me.
All in all, he was only here for half
Hey,
a day.
bitch, fuck you.
I'm pretty sure he's the only one who would consider that to be a vacation.
Oh? This gentleman you speak of must keep a demanding schedule.
She knows.
I'm sure he does. You didn't see him, but he was dressed like he was about to attend some important meeting. It wasn't anything like what someone would wear on vacation.
Is
Him and
that
Zhongli
so?
wear pretty similar things.
Wait, you didn't see him, Zhongli?
Unfortunately, no.
No!
At the time, it appeared as if Director Hu and Miss Farina were having quite the productive conversation. I know matters of business can take much discussion,
The side
so
eye.
I decided to fetch some tea for them.
What a shame. That gentleman seemed like a sophisticated sort of guy.
I love
actually
Hutao.
think you two would have hit it off.
Is that so?
Come on! He knows. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's fun. Very fun. Oh, I see. It is what it is. I have to put it is what it is. It is what it
To
is.
borrow Miss Farina's turn of phrase, perhaps it just wasn't meant to be.
Well, with the Traveler around, I'm sure you'll have a chance to get to know each other at
It
some
is
point.
what it is.
That's right. She's got more friends than she knows what to do with.
I have a certain charm about me.
Well, that's certainly true. Oh, that reminds me. If you get the chance, you should try and talk to Nervalette into loosening up a bit. Just tell him the Palais Mermonia isn't going to fall apart if he disappears for a few days.
You are the god of water.
Cooped up all the time. Even clams open their shells to let in fresh water every once in a while, right? If he's really that much of a stickler for protocol, he can fill out a leave of absence request. He'd have to approve it himself since he handles that sort of thing now, but you know what I mean.
Seems like this gentleman is also in charge of something pretty important.
I love Hu Tao. Oh, Jesus. Okay. The demon who controls all the paperwork in Fontaine. That's fire.
Yeah, sounds like a pretty uptight sort of guy, all right. In
Yeah.
my experience, a leader needs to be able to roll with the punches. That also includes knowing when and what to prioritize. It seems like your friend still has a lot of growing to do.
If I remember correctly, he's already several thousands of years old.
Talk your shit, Hu
You're
Tao.
quite right, Miss Hu Tao.
Oh?
Oh?
Traveler, Miss Farina.
Ah!
Those two individuals over there appear to recognize you.
Oh, it's Navia and Clarand. Hey, over here!
Here they come. Ah, yes.
We saw you all chatting over here, and we're wondering if we could join in.
Please, excuse the interruption.
Oh, so
Navia, my
polite.
beloved.
No apologies necessary. Any friend of the Traveler and Miss Farina is a friend of mine.
Ah, straight to the point. I like it.
Yes, very much Claren. Here's about Claren's profession. Oh, Hu Tao's about to make bank.
It's getting late. If we want to catch a boat back before dark, we should probably get going.
Indeed. Then, Miss Farina,
Oh, yes?
when are you planning to head back? Do you need us to escort you?
Oh, I don't think that will be necessary. I mean, you're not my subordinate anymore. You don't need to look after me.
Aw, poor
I
thing.
didn't mean it that way. It's normal for friends to travel home together if they run into each other on the road.
There are a lot of mountainous roads in this area. I imagine they'll be even harder to navigate after dark.
Exactly. Just like in those ghost stories.
Hu Tao.
8 paths converge in a wood. Beside them an old house is stood. If you dare to go inside, not a soul will greet your eye. But if you take a closer look, there may be something you mistook. A candle flickers to and fro, yet there is no wind to make it so. What is its secret? What could it mean? In this wood, where mystery screams.
I love Hu Tao.
My dear demoiselles, ladies, no, I mean friends, please take me with you.
Yep, that's fair.
Of course.
Gotta say, Farina, you are really quite the character. By the way, did I hear you mention that Clarand used to work under you? Then you must have also been a leader at some point.
She knows.
Well, that's,
She knows.
all in the past now. Besides, being a leader is hard.
Did that
It
one
wasn't
character
the
ever
right
come
job
back?
for me.
Gwen, do you know how many characters are in this game?
I can come and go as I please.
Hu Tao
And
just sets
get
the
to
mood.
enjoy
I
the
agree.
sweet
Hu Tao
taste
is
of
great.
freedom.
I see. Well, you've certainly picked an
Oh,
apt
they're going
place to
to
relax. Xiaoying
Mondstadt
Village
next.
is an exemplary choice.
Oh, Arlecchino. Arlecchino? Something like that. She'll be in a few patches, I think.
Only the best. And I've learned a lot, too. Thank you so much, Miss Hu Tao and Mr. Zhongli.
Don't type sigh in my chat. Jesus.
More than enough already. The next time you're in this neck of the woods, I'll treat you to some dim sum in the city.
Yeah, a lot of dim sum in this event.
Dim sum. Is that some kind of Liyue term for snacks or desserts?
They are a part of it. It's basically a table full of as much tea, sweets, and good company as you can manage.
Oh, so it's basically a tea
You
party.
met a dog named Dim
The
Sum?
winter melon cake and the lotus flower
Man.
crisp. They're so sweet and delicious. Paimon knows you'll love them.
Ooh,
Kinda fucker.
okay. I'll be looking forward to it then.
Wait, but didn't you guys say you were here on vacation? How come you're all going home empty-handed?
Of course I am. I bought tons of fun things to bring home with me. A kite, a parasol, a little tin frog that jumps. Oh, and a stuffed toy of a mythical beast. Cloran's
Lisa?
the one who didn't buy anything for herself.
So all you're bringing back with you is that tea?
And some tea-flavored hard candies. They're for Sigewin.
Oh, that's cute.
Cloran isn't much of a shopaholic.
Well, one of us has to practice restraint.
Yo!
Hey, I'm hardly reckless with my Mora. I'll have you know, all the purchases I made today were well within my budget.
Me? Oh, well, I bought some tea, of course. I just had to try all the varieties recommended in the Steambird. Other than that, just some bits and bobs, you know. A little bit of this, little bit of that. They
Is she
should all be
rich?
things
Oh,
I
she
can
makes
use.
films now. She is
I
rich.
Now Paimon's even more confused.
I forgot she makes movies now. She is rich.
Where did it all go? Into one of Linny's magic packets?
Oh, actually.
Monsieur Neuvillette took them with him.
What?
Oh, so that's what happened.
Ah,
Wait, what?
thank you, Paimon.
Why did he take them? He's not hoarding treasure, is he?
That's quite the imagination you've got there, Paimon.
She's a
Monsieur
star.
Neuvillette just saw the amount of bags we had and offered to take them back for us. I felt a bit bad at first, but, I really did have a lot of stuff.
He even offered to deliver my gifts to the Fortress of Meripede for me once he's done with the day's work.
What the fuck?
Neuvillette
There's
is a
one
man of
busy
his word.
dragon.
If he says he can do something, then he means it.
See, even Clorand was
Oh
happy
yeah,
to
man. I'll
take
get
him
right
up
on that.
his
I'll just make the
offer.
movie.
If even his trusty subordinate agreed, then who was I to refuse?
Wow, he seems like a real gentleman. Maybe he's not as uptight as I thought. If only
all
the
that.
funeral parlor had an employee as thoughtful, proactive, and responsible as him.
Why are you staring at
Right,
Zhongli?
Zhongli?
Nah, come on, come on.
Indeed.
Cloran said
Why'd you
Neuvillette
gotta
offered to
toast my
deliver the
man like
gifts to
that?
Risley. So if we go to the entrance of the Fortress of Meripede, maybe we'll run into Neuvillette.
We do get Neuvillette in this event? You want me to go to
We don't know
Fontaine?
exactly when he'll show up.
Oh, find him. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, that reminds me. A new year of work is about to begin. If there's anything you want to talk about, Zhongli, you know you can come to me. I'm all ears.
What
Does
is...
the director have any concerns?
Oh, boy.
It just seemed like you were a bit preoccupied today, and much less talkative than usual. You barely said anything other than, "Is that so?" and "Indeed." If you ask me, I'd say you're having a midlife crisis. You're getting to be around that age after all.
They're talking
Is
shit.
that so?
Ugh.
Oh, my God. They're great.
I jest. Given its distance from the city, Xiaoying Village enjoys a much slower pace of life.
They're great. I love you.
Surrounded by such peace and tranquility, I also seem to have developed a proclivity for inactivity.
Yo, same.
I apologize for making you worry.
I see. What do you think, Traveler? Is this atmosphere putting you in a lazy mood too?
Different worlds should not collide.
Wow,
Man.
you are getting really good at these kinds of lines.
Indeed.
Indeed. This is me talking to Daniel.
Well, everyone,
Wait, I need you to learn
make
some
sure that
restraint.
you've got all your belongings with you before we leave. If there's any souvenirs anyone still wants to buy, the time is now.
Reliable as ever, Miss President.
Miss President.
What is that supposed to mean?
Chlorand is right, though. You really are reliable.
It's not what she's saying, it's the way she's saying it.
I will say, I never thought you'd be so easygoing outside of work, Chlorand.
I know
Tone of
plenty
voice you
about
use when you're
restraints.
working
All right.
doesn't exactly make you seem like the type who enjoys interacting with people.
Well, I try to keep my professional.
You're not
and
sorry. If you were
private
sorry,
life
you wouldn't
separate.
say it.
That includes my behavior.
You take care now, Traveler. Paimon. Trying to act cool now, are we? Well, I guess it's not an act for you, is it?
He calls us her
You are
partner.
indeed
Ah,
quite strong.
thank you. It took a lot of
It's been
grinding.
great talking to you all. I'm really glad I decided to come to Chaoying Village. Maybe we could go on another trip together sometime?
Aw. She wants to be friends. That's cute. Alright, let's go find our boy. God damn, there couldn't be one TP closer to there, huh? They used my full name. You deserve it. Gone you!
We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda. Born of Ice and Frost. Next on the agenda.
Is our boy. Take him out.
Look! It's Neuvillette! We lucked out!
Oh, it's you. It has been some time since our last meeting.
It really has.
Few people frequent this location. Since I was able to conclude my work early for the day, I thought I might take a walk and avail myself of this area's peace and quiet.
You call
You're at
this
the entrance of a
early?
prison.
Do you always work this late, Neuvillette?
Strictly speaking, that depends on the
Hands
agenda
down.
for the day. I am hardly bereft of time, however, so working late is of little consequence to me.
Really? If you have so much time on your hands, then why did you only go to Chaoying Village for half a day?
First, I should clarify that I was referring to my lifespan, rather than the time at my disposal on any given day. Second, I was unaware you possessed knowledge of my trip to Chaoying Village.
Half of Fontaine was there.
I see. Thank you for informing me. Yes, they have been safely delivered.
I have to hand it to
Yoy.
Chlorand. Just a simple gift delivery, and she has the great and mighty Udex at her beck and call.
I was just passing through. It was merely an act of convenience.
All right. Then I hereby confirm receipt of the goods on behalf of the staff of the Fortress of Meripede.
A verbal receipt of confirmation? Is such a formality really necessary for a small matter such as this?
Man.
Guess not.
The chat goes wild.
This quantity of tea, though, seems a little excessive for a gift, don't you think? Before you know it, they'll start accusing me of taking bribes.
Ah, about that. Much of that is my own excess, I'm afraid.
Oh? Why?
As a man, he's not a dog. We do have a dog boy.
It was buy 10
and a
boxes,
boy who's
get
not a
half
dog.
off.
We have multiple dog boys that are not dogs, actually.
Ah, that explains it then.
Along with the boy that is a dog.
Well, go ahead and leave them to me. I'll get through this stash as fast as I can.
Yeah, that's just his hair.
You have my thanks. Oh, there's something else I'd like to give to you.
This is a stone slate, engraved with a symbolic design.
While that is an apt description, it is in actuality a legal codex.
What the fuck is going on?
A legal codex, huh?
Before the advent of modern writing utensils, information was recorded on stone slabs such
God,
as
you're
this.
old.
The law was no different.
Okay.
He's so lost.
Since ancient times, the scales of justice have symbolized the fairness and impartiality of judiciousness. As a tribute to that sentiment, this slate was designed after a traditional legal codex and engraved with a symbol instead of text.
What is he?
During my travels recently, I chanced upon a roadside stall offering tourists the opportunity to try their hand at the ceramic arts. So I decided to have a go.
You made a law
I
tablet?
joked with Claran some time ago about gifting you a legal codex. So, here you go.
Oh my god, he did it as a joke.
Ah, so that's what this is about.
He did all that for a joke.
I did not expect you to remember it as well. In any case, I hope this can be considered as a reasonable attempt to join in on the banter.
Oh, he's so old. How is he older than Zhongli?
It is a very good attempt. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Even your sense of humor centers around the law. That's an impressive level of commitment.
Bro, that's crazy.
A gift of this significance deserves to be put on display, and I know just the place. Front and center in the fortress's showroom.
Oh, that's good.
Surely there's no need for such a grand gesture.
Just kidding. I don't have anything like a showroom. But we do have a storage room. We can put it next to all the mechanical parts Sijuin has collected.
I know he's not older than Zhongli, but he acts
That
older than
sounds good to
Zhongli.
So that's what you were doing in Chaoying Village.
Indeed. Of course, while I was there, I also took the opportunity to taste the local spring water. The aftertaste is much purer than what I have delivered to me in Fontaine. It stands to reason that the long-distance transport has a tendency to imbue the water with extraneous emotion.
Must be a dragon thing.
If you want to experience the true flavor, you simply have to go to the source. Perhaps I should organize some time off to do the same elsewhere.
Drink water? He is a water dragon.
Then we are of the same mind. It appears my desire is justified.
If you say so, but you know you don't have to justify a vacation, right? You can just take one. After all, you're hardly bereft of time. You can do whatever you want.
You're quite right. I suppose I suffer not from a lack of opportunity, but rather a lack of inspiration. However, after reading a few articles about Liyue's holiday traditions, the idea popped into my head and made itself quite at home.
Should be
Seeing
good.
as I was free of responsibilities for the morning, I decided to depart at once. Refreshing. My spontaneous outing seemed to inspire quite a few other spontaneous decisions as well. Take, for example, my foray into ceramics. At first, soil from the ground is granular and unforgiving.
Kinda fucked up.
Add
That's
the
fine.
right amount of water, and it becomes soft, moldable, and able to take shape. In the past, I never thought about how quotidian vessels were crafted.
I've
But
never
now,
seen the word
I have
quotidian
participated
in
their
my
very
life.
making. This is also something I made today.
Oh. Yeah, you should have gone with that for the gift. A big ladle.
Paimon thought it was supposed to be some long-necked sea creature.
That was indeed one of my inspirations. Really? You like it?
He's
To
so
tell you the
happy.
truth, given your unexpected arrival, I find myself quite unequipped to give you the welcome you deserve. Around such an important holiday such as this, human custom would dictate that gifts should be in order. But I'm afraid this is all I can offer. If you'll have it, that is. That is precisely why it would do me such a great honor if you accepted. You are most welcome. Happy Lantern Rite.
Let's go! He said the thing!
Approve a leave of absence request for myself. That sounds like it could easily lead to a vicious cycle of self-indulgence, something which couldn't be in further violation of protocol.
Oh my god.
I suppose I understand her point.
Hu Tao would hate this dude.
My proclivity to refrain from personal outings does, in part, originate from a sense of responsibility toward my duties. But it is also due to a lack of desire to engage in the human world.
I miss rapping Hu Tao. We should have rapping Hu Tao this year again.
Indeed full of many interesting places to discover.
Woo! Man, are we done? How big is the ladle? That I can place it in my teacup.
Lantern Rite marks the start of the new year in Liyue. In the spirit of the season, then, I wish you a year of success as vast and endless as the open ocean.
Alright. Well done. I think we're... Oh, wait. No. We got more. Right? I adore this stupid man. Alright. Look at Ganyu. I do often fame. But look at Shenhe.
My will embodied.
This? I might be doing a different quest. I am. Alright, we're done with that. I'm gonna do these 3 quests. I'm not actually gonna do any of the mini games. I'll do the mini games off stream. They can't be that exciting. Then I think we're gonna call it a stream. Okami. What's going on? What? Yes. If you have nothing exciting to tell me, then just get through it. Deeper Theater. Okay. Ah! Vince, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. I forgot I had notifications for YouTube. Thank you for subscribing. I post a lot of shit. It won't just be Call of Duty, or... I post a lot of Call of Duty. It won't be just Genshin. But we do Genshin streams like every patch or so. But thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. There's nothing going on here. If I don't see a main character, I'm just flying through it. Alright. Yay, new minigame. Woba. Holy shit. There's so much. Okay, doesn't look like we're meeting them, so I think we just fly through it. What in the fuck? Yo, happy Lantern Rite dudettes. Alright, dude. This is Gaming's friend. Yes, 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 yes. The next minigame unlocked. Thank you. What in the fuck? That's cool. Oh, it's a co-op. Alright. Co-op ones are usually a bit more annoying, because the way Genshin solves people being bad at minigames is they make it so you have to do it a shit ton of times. Where is this?
We're way behind schedule.
Do it with me before the event ends? Alright, bet. Okay. I think we're done. We're chilling. I'll do the rest of these events as dailies. That way I can like slowly get through them and not pull my hair out. Alright. Cool, cool. I actually have like dailies for the next 7 days, I guess. I'm gonna call it there. See, just so we know, I'm probably gonna get Gaming as my free 4-star, because that'll put me at C5. And I do want to use him. Oh, how do I get the outfit? Oh, I just do the... Okay. I'll get the outfit. We'll have an outfit on Jingxiao. Alright. Let me go to... Oh. Alright. We can call it there. Lads, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. Fun event. Really fun. Very happy. I got to be happy that whole event. That's nice. After doing Star Rail streams.
Should we really be off work this early?
It's a nice change of pace, is all I'm saying. So, to adjust from that tonal whiplash, I'm gonna be playing 2.0 of Star Rail tomorrow. And we're gonna get through Penacony, which I heard is just a great time. Full of happiness. Very excited for that. So I'll stream that tomorrow. Hopefully early. And we get through it as fast as possible. I should do that too. But P3R. Fair. Vince, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Have a good night. And Gwen, thank you for hanging out. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Good night.
If you lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world.